In our LV where we make big bag deals, turning 5 stars to superstars. Travis Hunter, yo YouTube, let's start it off right. Let's light the tiger up, hit the like button. Big Tiger is coming to the stage, get the lights up. We repping the 229, DJ promo on the ones and twos. LG, dropping the hot news. Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. We about to get the show started. Promo said we going 12 and 0. LG, got the ingredients for the show. Chef Jerome is in the kitchen cooking. Sexy ladies, how you doing? Good looking. Big Tiger on the prowl. We will be here for a while. Georgia Power keeps us rocking the Big 12 conference, keeping it pumping. College football, Colorado not stopping. We repping the South, but the kings of the North. New York is definitely in the house. We big in Texas, hot in Arizona. They know us in DC, Atlanta, ATL. Tell Coach Dale to give them hell. Ferrari Brown about to turn Syracuse around. Put your wrist in the air. We doing the Shador over here. Fourth quarter, big legendary game. Winning drivers this year will be big legendary. We tried to take the high road, but we don't know the address. Big Tiger friends are going in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. YouTube, lock in. Big Tiger is going in. We talking football for the people in the back that don't know how to act. Subscribe and hit the like button. Keep the comments coming. We appreciate the crowd participation. VIPs, hit the super chat. We like that. Big Tiger is now live. Hit the like button to light the tiger up. Do you believe now? Fuck. Talking football for the people in the back that don't know how to act. Subscribe and hit the like button. Keep the comments coming. We appreciate the crowd participation. VIPs, hit the super chat. We like that. Big Tiger is now live. Hit the like button to light the tiger up. Do you believe now? Fuck. Big Tiger on the crowd. We will be here for a while. Georgia Power keeps us rocking the Big 12 conference. Keeping it moving. College football, Colorado not stopping. We repping ingredients for the show. Jerome is in the kitchen cooking. Sexy ladies, how you doing? Good looking. Big Tiger on the prowl. We will be here for a while. Georgia Power keeps us rocking the Big 12 conference. Keeping it pumping. College football, Colorado not stopping. We repping ingredients for the show. Chef Jerome is in the
Yo, we are back, man. We are back, and I think the Buff fans don't know how to act. We out here storming the field like we played a game this week. What's going on, Colorado? Y'all hit the like button, wipe your feet when you come in. Yeah, man, it's going down. Let me make sure the crew know I'm on. Hey, I'm on, man. They said, well, man. Hey, y'all got to understand, y'all. Look, I just drove like 3 hours back to the crib. I was just hanging out with partners. So I just got, let me let you guys know I'm on. So I drove home. I had to stop by the grocery store, give you some. I'm grilling this week for the month, man. I'm finna go ahead and grill a whole bunch of meat. So when I'm doing all my working and stuff, I don't have to stop and cook every day, man. Get all this meat. So I brought a bunch of meat. Had to go pay a man for some. Have y'all ever heard of this? I never heard of this till I moved to the country. I had to pay a man for some peanut hay. I got a bunch of peanut hay I had to get it today because my female goat's about to start having all kind of babies. So I got to have them some peanut hay because it's got a lot of protein to feed the babies and to keep them away from the billies. The billies are mean, y'all. They will hurt one of the little babies so the female will go back and heat. So I got to separate them. So I had a lot going on, y'all. You know, trying to do my farm stuff, trying to hang out with my partners, and I'm trying to get right so I can give y'all a video tonight. So we are almost here. But y'all know I'm different, y'all. I be digging. And I'm looking through the trash, and we're going to get deep into this. But we in a real good spot, y'all. Colorado is in a real good spot. A lot of people don't understand what's happening right now. I'm going to break a lot of this down to y'all. And like, this is not the official, from what I'm hearing, the official ranking comes out on Tuesday. So this is not the official ranking, but I think it's close to it, right? So after right now, we at 21. And y'all know that's fitting, right? Y'all know that's fitting, right? Y'all know somebody wore number 21, you know, Coach Prime. Yeah. So I think Destiny is talking to us right now. You know, everything is lining up just right. I think we're gonna be where we need to be when we need to be there. Hey, what's going on there by Sloot? LG was happy. LG, you thought I was gonna let y'all down tonight, man. I'm in here, folks. I'm in here, man. I'm out here slanging peanut hay. I gotta do a lot. Oh yeah. We in control now, y'all. We in the control of the narrative now, y'all. Yes, sir. And let me show y'all this funky picture. I don't know if it's funky or is it poetry or what it is, but I like it. Let me show y'all this picture. See my man LG be dropping all this stuff. Look, I'm glad I got LG on the squad, man. He be me and LG. Uh-oh, can y'all hear me? All right, can y'all hear me? Hear me? All right. I don't know if y'all heard me this whole time or not, but so all right, this picture go home. Yeah, they look at Coach Prime there. Y'all see that portal? And I ain't hard to find. You see that portal, right? We gonna get into this next week. But right now we gonna focus on what happened. Well, I'm gonna show y'all why this picture is so important. I download this and put it up for a reason. Because this right here is so important. Right now, Coach Prime and Big Hurt said this. I need Big Hurt on here, man. I gotta get Big Hurt on because Big Hurt been screaming this from the top of the mountains. He been screaming this. Once y'all get 2 more wins, we got 1 more win. Since he was saying this, he said once y'all get 2 more wins, it's gonna be crazy. And this win, if we beat Texas Tech coming up, y'all. Woo! If we beat Texas Tech coming up, do y'all understand what happens? We in the driver's seat. Because Texas Tech just beat Iowa, right? So right now, BYU, they control their destiny, and we control our destiny. Everybody else don't. Everybody else need other people to lose. Well, no. Yeah, Kansas. Yeah, Kansas don't control their destiny no more. Because now they got two losses in the conference. So before Kansas did, only thing they had to do was win out. If they'd have beat Iowa, they would have been in the championship game. But since they lost yesterday, now we step into the seat that Kansas had. Well, the only thing we got to do is win out. Everything gonna take care of itself. Because Iowa, they lost to Texas Tech. When we beat Texas Tech, when I'm saying Iowa State, y'all. When I say Iowa. If we beat Texas Tech, now they're gonna look at the record and say, okay, both of y'all got 1 loss, but both of y'all played Texas Tech. Texas Tech beat Iowa. Colorado beat Texas Tech. So if we win this game coming up, y'all, it's a done data. We walking into the big stage. Though we get to play for the championship game. We play. If we play the championship game. Now we automatically go into the playoffs, right? And honestly, y'all, I don't even want to buy. I don't want to buy. If we win the championship game, I think we get a buy automatically. But honestly, I don't want to buy. You know why I don't want to buy? Because I want to see as many games as I can see what you're doing and Shiloh and Travis Hunter and Will Shepard and LeJounte and J5. I want to see all these boys. What's up, Shell? The Shell is in the building. What's going on?
What it do? Can you hear me?
Y'all can hear you, dog, and you crispy, dog. You crispy.
Yes, sir. It's a beautiful Sunday, man, for the Buffs. Hey, it's a beautiful Sunday to be a cult member, man, as they like to call us.
Yes, sir. Hey, have no fear. The chef is here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, we finna make some sense of this for the people. Because you remember we was delusional.
Yeah, man, we was delusional. We didn't know what we were talking about, man. We was just over super fan, primates, all this other stuff, man.
Yeah. And bro, you got to see, man. Look here. Let me show y'all. Let me take y'all into my world for a second. We gonna jump back. I got some stuff to show y'all about the Kansas State loss, all this kind of stuff, and how this portal and all this stuff is playing out. We're gonna really dive into this tomorrow, but I'm gonna show y'all a snippet tonight to show y'all how these some of these schools are messing up. They think they willing and dealing, and they really killing their team with the portal. They using the portal as a reversal instead of adding to the portal. They losing folks in the portal. But let me show y'all some of this stuff this weekend, man. And I'm gonna show y'all why this is so important, man. Why this is so important. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to always tie something back in with Colorado, but my screen kind of dark. Man, I need to turn the light up on my screen. Oh, hold on, y'all. So look, I hung out with the fellas this weekend at the Georgia-Florida game, y'all. It's lit, dog, like no other. It's lit. So this is all the fellas, man. We all played ball with each other, man. Wide receiver, linebackers, all that kind of stuff. The dude with the big thing on his head, we played against Quincy Carter in the playoffs. Quincy Carter played for the Cowboys, quarterback. He played with Georgia too. A man with the thing on his head back there, the big man, we call it man on his head. He hit Quincy Carter and cracked Quincy Carter rear. All three of these dudes right here, they've been on the show, y'all. They've been on the show talking big cash about Georgia and Colorado and Shiloh ain't good and this, that, and Shedeur Sanders is better than Beck. I mean, Beck is better than Shedeur Sanders. And I was like, y'all serious? Are y'all serious? So this weekend, y'all, you know, I pull up. But I pull up. I'm not disrespectful. I come in there, you know, where my stuff is. Do I have it? I don't even think I got my close up. Oh, yeah, here go the close up. I'm not too disrespectful. You know, I got the Georgia stuff on. I even spent $40 to get me one of these little Georgia chain things, right? And I got it for research. I got it for research because I'm trying to see how I can make my own Colorado chain. So that's what I really got it for. I got it for research. But if you notice, if you look at my hat, you can see it's a little blue up under that red.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Florida Gator hat on up under my hat, bro. I wanted the Gators to win so bad. I was going to snatch that shirt off, and I had a white shirt on up under there, so I was going to be ready. I was going to be Florida Gator just like that, like still inside the phone booth. Come back out. Florida Gator. I was going to be ready, dog. When DJ Lagway went out, for it hurt my heart, bro.
It was terrible, man. They were finna beat them boys too, man.
Yeah. And let me say this, dog. So after the game, I go over there to their spot where they got an Airbnb. I'm over there hanging out with these guys. And that's when I found out that Colorado, the teams we need to lose, they lost, right? So I'm ecstatic. I'm jumping up and down like, oh, hell yeah. We back. I think this is my dog right here. Yeah, this is my homeboy right here.
He'll look too happy, man.
Oh, he's sick. They've been talking so much stuff about Colorado. And I'm just like, dog. I said, why you got your arms crossed? Like, why you mad? Why you mad right now? Y'all just won. Y'all just beat y'all rival. Why you mad? The reason why they mad, y'all, is because they know they not playing on a high level. Colorado, we getting stronger. Every game, we getting better. Now, sacks going up. Shedeur ain't getting sacked like he used to get sacked. Our running game getting better. You know what I'm saying? All the receivers starting to score. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got Jimmy a touchdown last game. Like, we getting better as it goes on.
Mm-hmm.
They quarterback threw 3 interceptions yesterday for the 3rd time.
Again, what did they call say? Another one.
Hey, so
we're gonna start calling him 3-pick back, man.
Yeah. He getting mad. He getting frustrated. So we seeing the debacle of the team right in front of our eyes. We getting better, y'all. We getting better. And see, they know what I've been saying. Like, Coach Prime gonna put our players on top. What I mean by that, y'all, let me show y'all what I mean by that. For y'all that don't know, where my man at? Where my man's in them? Oh, here you go. Travis Hunter was on the, oh, no, that ain't it. Hey. Travis Hunter was on the Big Noon Show. Y'all. What other college student do you know that's been on one of these kind of shows? Go ahead, Ron. You got that. You got the flow.
Not a single one. Like what they say, Mike ever say, none of them been on a single show. But go
So
ahead
hold
and
on.
hit him with go ahead and hit him with it, man.
So you trying to tell me Georgia that won back-to-back national championships didn't have none of their superstars on TV so they can get some pub?
Not a single one. Not even Quinn Ewers, who was on the front of the college football that's been gone for 10 years. He ain't even been on no show, man.
So you trying to say Manning ain't been on those shows, and he, you know what I'm saying? He got paid $55 to be on a college football game, even though he in the starter $55K or $60K.
He ain't been on the show either, man.
So hold on, man. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. We all on front of the Sports Illustrated. We on covers of games. We doing shows. We doing Louis. We know, like, didn't we do a Louis this summer with one of our guys over there doing some modeling and stuff this spring or something like that?
Yeah. You know, we had a couple of cats over there, man, walking in Louis, man. It was in the fashion show, you know, man, like big time, man. Then we had one of our people, you know, they started in one of the hit TV shows, man. You know, like we just big time with it, man. We had, you know, Shiloh.
I done missed this. This went over my head.
Yeah, we had Shiloh starring as Coach Prime in BMF, you know, man. And Big Meech just came home, man.
Yeah. He just came home. So guess what? Who probably gonna be at the game one time?
Yes, sir.
We gonna have Big Meech, and we gonna have what's my man from Mexico? The one that's in prison in Colorado, man. The one that everybody's scared of, El Chapo.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna have Big Meech and El Chapo in Colorado at the same time. What?
Hey, you know, Mata and El Chavo got some type of connection, man. You know, Mata like that, man. hey, we missed something though. We missed something. I thought you had the other picture, but it's all right. We're gonna let them know. So not only was Travis on Big Noon Kickoff, he was on Game Day. He was the first person to ever do both Game Day and Big Noon Kickoff in the same day, dog.
Okay, I thought that. So with this, hold on. No, that ain't it. No, I did I delete that? Because I had them boys on here. Because they did the Heisman polls, right?
Yeah, so that's Big Noon right there. That's where they did the Heisman. Now Game Day is with Nick Saban and Herb, them other cats, man. So that he was on there and Big Noon.
Man, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was on both, man. First player ever, dog. He was on both shows. We big time, man. We try to tell him we big time. We the hottest thing since shoes.
Wait, hold on. So let's make sure we ain't saying this wrong, because we know Lincoln Riley is that guy. You know, $100 million guy. So you trying to tell me all the quarterbacks he done had that done won the Heisman, none of these dudes ain't been on none of these shows like this?
Nope, ain't like that, man. They don't got it like that, man.
So if it seems like to me, Coach Prime is actually promoting his players to be more than just to help him win football games. He's trying to help them build a brand. So after they done playing football, they can go on and do bigger and better things. Is that right?
Yes, sir. He's trying to help build that empire, man, to where all his people working in all different phases, getting all different kind of bags. And it's courtesy of Coach Prime, man, because we know he the head of the snake, man. We know even though he ain't playing, he make all this go, man. And once you get under that Coach Prime umbrella, it's no limits to what you could do. Hey, the game, I think the Big Noon game day was at Penn State. Man, you should have seen them Penn State fans with Travis. That's Travis Hunter. Oh my gosh, Travis Hunter. These Penn State fans, dog. That's Travis Hunter. Oh my gosh, that's Travis Hunter. What's up, Travis? Hey, Travis. Turned up, dog.
Dog. And that's why I did it in the intro song. We turning 5 stars into superstars. Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey,
go ahead. Well, look, I was telling them Georgia boys, y'all got superstars all up and down y'all roster, but we don't know their name.
None of them.
I don't even know how they look.
So we know Beck name because he throw 3 picks a game.
Yeah, they keep putting him in there with all that stuff on his face. You need to take that stuff off his face, maybe he can see better. All that stuff on his face. But hey, let me finish up my Georgia boys, and we're gonna move on from them because I drag them often. But we're gonna highlight some of the good stuff. So this is my guy. He played with us too. He's a Florida fan. We all played the same high school together. But he brought his son to the game, and so he's kind of like the passing of the torch, starting to show the young pups what's going on and how we get down. We got like 3 tents that we have. We had a DJ, we had a chef, all that kind of stuff. We went down this weekend, man. I'm gonna try to get some video for y'all. My man Jimmy, he wasn't there, but he a Georgia boy too. He's a coach up in North Carolina right now. He played with me at App. He actually played for the Washington Redskins. He's a running back. So that's what he did for Halloween this year. He dressed up. Hey.
Oh, you froze up. You froze up. He'll be back. You back?
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You good?
All right. Like I said, these are 3 dudes that was on the show. Let me give everybody they shots out. Because I know they're gonna be watching. All right, these cats right here I went to school in. Y'all see the gold? I want y'all to see the gold teeth in the mouth right here. So when I see them Colorado boys with the gold teeth, with the gold face mask and all that kind of stuff, it make me feel like home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. And here go the thing again, y'all. Man right here. He try to wear that every game. And so the news people kind of get used to it. So y'all might be watching Georgia football game and y'all might see him on TV, man. He's staying in the same spot, so they know where he at. So them dudes that we all play together again, that's man. Like I said, this dude that broke Quincy Carter real. My boy in the middle right here, B Bell, he been on the show a lot of times. B Bell, he was super 11, like come out of high school, like the best 11 come out of the state of Georgia, man. And my man Steve, he was kind of like a Travis Hunter. He didn't get a ball caught on him all his senior year, and he played baseball, man. My man was nice, dog. Nice. But they did him like how they did the corner for that's it at Indiana right now. They were like 5'7", you too short. So even though he didn't get a ball caught on him all year, nobody wanted him because they were saying he was too short. So he had to go play baseball, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what? We all ball, we have fun, and we keeping it going right now, man. And
that's dope, man.
And this is the last one right here. He brought his son too. I couldn't find a picture. He brought his son too, so it's a passing of the torch. That's 2 D linemen, and that's one of my corners, man. We all play with each other. We had fun. We used to all go Colorado, and people like, man, you want no Colorado fan? We used to all tell each other like in the last period of the day during high school, we're like, hey, we going Colorado today? And if everybody had, we used to have stockings, y'all, like the black lady stockings we used to put over our practice pants. So when you put the stockings over it, like up close, you can kind of see if the stockings, but from far away, like off the field,
yeah,
like our pants look all black. So we had a black jersey with the black pants, and we would call it Colorado, and we would have to ask everybody because if we did it and our coach, and we was mismatched, our coach wouldn't let us do it. So we had to make sure everybody had their stockings.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They see you train been rocking for a while. Okay, I see.
Yes, sir. So I want to tie that in, man, for y'all to know. But look, let me show you something wrong. Let me show you something that I noticed today. And I said, ooh, them boys messed up. And people in the chat, y'all let me know I'm wrong. You might can help me out. You see these overalls my man for Iowa State got on? What's going on with the overalls?
I always see them, man. It's something that has to do with it, man. What is Iowa got? I can't think of it, but their fans always got on something like that, man.
Florida does it too. Florida got on some orange and I think blue ones. I think they have on, and
gotta be some type of group or something.
Too.
Yeah, got to be some type of group or something, man.
I think it's because I didn't know this, but I just went to a University of Florida, like a farm fair 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these schools started out as agriculture schools, like Nebraska, the corn huskers. So I think it's something like, because like our rival school in high school, they was called the plow boys. I mean, they plowed the fields up or whatever, but they would wear overalls. So I think farmers back in the day wore the overalls because they didn't have belts back in the day. That's why they wearing these. I think that's what it's coming from.
Yeah, Tumrick said corn and farmers. Okay, so yeah, it probably got something to do with that for sure.
All right. So let me break down y'all if I can tell y'all what I saw. All right. Do you know who this guy is right here, Howard?
What is that? The quarterback for Ohio State?
Yeah. You know who he was for last year?
Who did he play for last year? Hold on, they said it during the game. I forgot who he transferred from. Who did he play for?
K-State.
Oh, he did play for K-State. Yeah.
So K-State pushed him out because they got Johnson. Wait, Johnson in here. Wait, Johnson could run the ball better than him, right? But what my man did, my man threw 2 touchdowns this week, and you see he doing the first down right here. Back to back, he had 2 runs where he got first downs with his feet back to back. And this one right here, he could have kept running and probably scored a touchdown, but he just slid down because he knew, okay, we're going to run the clock out, right?
Yeah, sealed the game.
Yeah. So he's a smart quarterback. This is what I'm saying. He's a smart quarterback. He understands how to win. It's not about just putting up stats. He understands how to win, right?
Yep.
So Kansas got rid of him because they knew Johnson was more explosive when it comes to running the ball. But last time I checked, once you get one-dimensional, it's harder to win games.
Yeah, you look up and you only got 19 points on the scoreboard, man. That ain't gonna cut it, dog.
And so I'm watching the highlights now. You know, my boy started off. My boy he's shooting at the camera and everything. You know, Dylan doing what he do. Dylan had a few good runs. I ain't gonna hold y'all, Dylan, and he was running up the middle a little bit, and they was like, "Dang, how did he do that?" I was like, "Okay, Dylan, I see you, big dog." I'm happy for Dylan, man. He went home. It's possible at school they're gonna have conversations with the rest of their life.
Yes, sir.
But I'm watching my mans in them. Yeah. So I'm watching the game. This is at the very end of the game when they kind of like storm the field. They happy and stuff. Houston quarterback, I think he had 111 yards passing the whole game. But this is what I want y'all to see. This play right here, this interception right here, I think this interception is on second down. So you didn't even have to force this, but you did, right? But y'all remember what I keep saying about the quarterback for that plays for Syracuse right now, the one that just transferred from Ohio. When he throw the ball to his wide receivers, the ball is in between the numbers, right at the face mask. Look where this ball is located at. Down on the back hip by this thigh area. Behind him, right? If he leaves this guy first down, he throws behind him, the linebacker is able to make a play. So when I'm saying stuff about the placement of the ball, y'all, I'm not just saying this to be nitpicky. I'm telling y'all, when you get in tight games, when it's a crucial situation, if your quarterback can put it where it need to be, right there where only your wide receiver can catch it, it helps your team have a better chance of winning.
It's a game changer for sure.
Yeah. And why, I'm going to show y'all some things now. You remember, they kept this guy because he was a better runner. Now, so this is the play right here that he just threw the pick on. You see the guy right on the H right there on the logo?
Yeah, who's on the logo? That's who he threw it to.
Up under him, yeah. So if he lead him into that little open space right there, we good money. A linebacker can't run with a wide receiver forever, you know?
Yeah.
All right, look at the other play. So he threw a pick on that one. This is another play he threw a pick. Look at the wide receiver. He done put the DB in the blender, bro. The blender is running the other way right now.
How the heck he throw a pick on that?
Dog, ain't my man running a slant, bro. Dog, look where he threw the ball to, bro. Where he threw the ball, bro.
Terrible, bro.
Terrible. So this is why we was mad when K-State beat us. When we was playing that man. Get out of this man, play zone, make this dude hit the windows.
Man, that's what he can't do, man. That's what we kept saying. He's not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, on man, he can pull it down and run, or he's going to see who's open man to man, and he's going to throw it to the open man wide open. He can't really fit it through windows. So that's why we was mad. Like, I want the coaching staff to do their thing. You know, I really don't like to question them, But I'm just saying my football knowledge. Dog.
Yeah. Oh, you cut out. Yeah, you got to play that zone, man. You gotta beat me, dog. You, I'm
Show
a
you
man.
gotta show me.
Yeah, you gotta show me for sure. Especially you young too. Nah, you gotta show me, dog. I ain't having it.
Let me show y'all some other stuff, dog. But so this was the what is it? Second and 8 right here. So this was the interception when he had turned the dude around. So it's second and 8, dog. Dude, my man is wide open, bro. And you throw a pick right here.
Makes
How?
no sense, bro. That is crazy.
Now I got some more. So look at this right here, dog. Look where they at, bro. They on the 50. So after hitting through all these picks and everything, they still up, right? They still up.
Mm-hmm.
They on the 50, bro. Look at the next play, dog. Oh, they in that fourth down. They don't know if you can kind of see it, but they like on the 45. They lost yards.
He got sacked.
The whole series of plays, they started off first down on the 50. They end up, I think, turning the ball over on the 45. So they had 4 downs, bro, and they lost 5 yards.
Wow.
I'm like, debacle, like they just falling apart, right? Come back next series, dog. He hit a dude long down the sideline. They was about on like the 20. Hit Buddy long. They inside the 30. Dog, inside the 30, dog. And before all this happened, the kicker, they bobbed the ball twice. They missed 2 kicks.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, that's why the score is the way it is. Like, that's why they got 16, because they missed the extra point and then they missed the field goal. So if it weren't for that, if they didn't miss the extra point and they'd make the field goal, they would have been up by even more. At the end of the game, they'd be up by 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all this is lack of focus. They overlooked Houston. They thought they was just gonna run through Houston. They got right here inside the 30. They couldn't seal the deal inside the 30. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if he threw an intercept wet, but here they go again. They got the ball again at the 50, bro. Dog, look how far he rolled back from the 50. My man is at the dog. He at the 17, 18?
They were talking about that. Him and Fafita, man, they drop backs is crazy.
Oh, and he made this dude miss. If that dude would have tackled him, bro, he would have got to tackle inside the 20, and they was at the 50. He got away and threw the ball, and they ended up getting stopped, like right at the 50 or whatever. And this is what I was talking about with the kickers. The kicker trying to kick the ball, he had to stop mid-action because the snapper kept messing it up. Like, they just booted this game because they weren't focused, y'all. They thought they were going to walk in there and beat Houston. They beat Houston on the stats. But on the field, mental errors, they lost the game.
Yeah, and that's what Colorado got to be mindful of. Like, we can't underestimate anybody. We're going to be favored in all the rest of our games. But we got to come out and handle business because we dropped the ball against K-State. God done spun the block, gave us another chance where we control our destiny for the most part. So we got to take advantage because this is bigger. It's bigger than this season, man. Like, the how this season ends is so big for Colorado, man. It is like monumental, dog. If we get in the Big 12 championship, win the Big 12 championship, make the college football playoffs, it is a wrap. It's a wrap for the Big 12, and it might be a wrap for college football, dog. It's gonna be problems.
And that's why the Georgia guy is looking like this. He knows what's about to happen. He know we getting Juju. That's their best quarterback out of the state. He like, dude's coming here, and it ain't over with yet, y'all. I want to look wrong. Let's do us a Super 11, bro. You know how you can have a Fab 5? Let's do us a Super 11, like our wish list. If we can get these 11 guys, if you can get 11 studs every year, that you doing damn good.
You in the game, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. And I want to touch on recruiting real quick because everybody like Coach Prime need to be at schools right now and this and this and that. And hey, you might be right, man. But it's more than one way to skin a cat. It's more than one way to recruit. And them recruits, you know what they're doing? They looking at Travis Hunter. They looking at him on Big Noon. Then they turn it to another game, and they looking at him on game day. They like, hold on, man, hold on. This dude on both shows. Hold on, man. Then they looking at my man. He got the endorsement deal already. They like, oh yeah, man. So there's more than one way to recruit, dog. You see that? We got deals and stuff. Right? These cats still in high school, man. They looking at all that and they like, oh, coach, you ain't got to come to the school, coach. It's all good. We're gonna come see you, coach. Don't need trip. We're gonna come see you. You got it.
Yeah. We gonna come see you and we gonna come back with a deal like Juju did. Juju came out here and came back with a yogurt deal. Now my man came here, now he come back with a cologne deal.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat, more than one way to recruit. Prime doing it his way, and they doing a hell of a job. And yeah, it's about to be up, man, for sure.
And they seeing stuff like this. What other school can you go to and hang out with Big Diesel, Big Shaq?
On the stage with him, man, at the concert, turned up, like
after the game, turned up,
man. And everybody like, them boys should be locked in. Hey, all work and no play is bad for your health, man. I don't care what profession you in. You got to be able to take a couple days off and relax.
I'm glad you said that. Because I was getting worried. I was like, look, man, she doing his podcast. She doing this. And remember, he was getting sacked a lot. I'm like, man, I don't like this, man. I don't like this. But look what's happened since then. We done corrected the line. But he started hitting his check downs. We done started the ball more. So now he's not getting sacked the same, right?
Yeah.
Travis
past 2 games, 2 sacks, dog. 2 sacks in one in the Arizona game, 1 in the Cincinnati game. 2 sacks, 2 games, dog.
And
like, come on now.
I was watching Dino channel today. Shout out to Dino, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dino now, for sure.
I was watching their channel today, and somebody said on there, and they was just like, and the 2 sacks that we gave up really Shedeur fault.
Yeah, they was on Shedeur for sure. He blamed that last one on Travis because I guess Travis, he didn't break the route off when he was supposed to. Shedeur was waiting for him. I was like, nah, that's still on you, man. Look, find somebody else and throw it away.
Yeah. And see, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like you holding the ball, looking at Travis so much. Like go through your progression because you got dogs out there. Somebody open.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, the O-line playing better. People gonna say, oh, the competition ain't good, whatever it may be. Well, we gave up like I don't know how many sacks in North Dakota State, 4, 5, I believe. So I just believe our O-line getting better, the scheming getting better. Shedeur is getting better with his, taking the check downs. We just playing better football, man. And we playing it at the right time. And they gave us this shot to get our way back into the Big 12 championship. Promise, not finna let these boys fumble this away, dog. There's no way.
Nah, and you see what North Dakota State is at right now, dog. They undefeated since they played us, top of the conference. Like that was a good opponent. That's what I was saying. Like this is a good opponent to start the season out with because they finna make you play. You got to work for this win.
Yeah.
When you start the season off with them 50 to 10 wins, you feel like you're a real beater. But you don't really know. You don't know what you really got.
Exactly. Yeah, no idea, man. I'm happy we started that. The season is going exactly how it's supposed to go, man. And it's just takeoff time now, dog. Man, it's takeoff time.
And you see when they got the sack last time, you see how my man Jordan coming to help him up. You remember we had these conversations. The offensive line, they ain't even helping Shedeur up.
Yeah.
Look, Jordan back there helping him up. Like these new kids, they get it. They understand how to play ball at a high level. And that's why I can't wait till we get these other boys coming. These other linemen is gonna come in here. And once Juju's time is over.
Oh yeah. It's a wrap. Everybody, that's when the floodgates really gonna open. Once Juju sign, it's gonna be a wrap. But what we gotta handle business this year though, man. We got everything that we wanted. We already hit one of our goals. One of our goals was to become bowl eligible. The next goal is to get in the Big 12 championship and win it. Then final goal, make the college football playoffs. So everything's in front of us. We just got to keep taking care of business. And we know if we can protect Shedeur, run the ball, and stop the run, that's our recipe, man. We're going to win every game.
And let me say this right here. Another one of our goals, control our destiny.
Yeah.
It's nothing like controlling your destiny, man. When you just know if we win, we in.
Yep.
That's all they gotta do. When you gotta hope somebody else lose, like how we was this past weekend, it's kind of stressful. Oh, dog, did you hear how I messed up the bag, bro?
Oh yeah, man. I was gonna tell you, I ain't never catch it up, bruh. Once you put that bug in, you gotta keep it in.
But look, I gotta tell me, am I tripping though? I'm gonna tell you. So now I got the 90, right?
Yeah.
So in order for me to get the 13, I would have had to go. I was all in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I come back with the 90, all in, I'll probably next game I have like 170.
Yeah.
So if I come back with the 170, game number 2,
Mm-hmm.
now we close to what, like about 5 something, like 5. Let's just say like 540. We'll probably be at about 540.
Yeah, like hold on, probably like 4, like 3-4, depending on what the odds is on that spread.
Oh yeah, depending on what the odds is.
Cause we gonna be favored in a lot of these games. Remember that?
Yeah. So sometimes you can't take the spread out of. Okay,
Yeah.
but so let's say, so what if we win 2 games back? I'll be sitting there about what about? We
About
start
3 something, 340, 350.
All right, so we had to get 4 to make it to the championship game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we win the 4th game, I'm sitting on what? Like I'll be sitting on about 750.
Yeah.
So now if we win the championship game,
you back where you need to be.
So at first I was like, I was panicking, breathing hard, like, man, I could have brought me a car with that money. But I'm like, hold on, we still here. We just got to stay the course, like I did last time. Just stay the course.
Yeah, well, that's all you gotta do. It's gonna be some money to be made, man, for sure. These last 4 weeks, but Vegas done got smart. They ain't dumb no more. They know what Colorado owes. That's why I told us, like, if you try to get that buddy, you had to get that early because Vegas figured it out. Like, nah, these boys for real. Let's stop playing with them. Let's put some respect on their name. We ain't giving out no more free money to y'all, dog.
Yeah. But we also got to be smart too. Like if they make the odds, because we know everybody. I don't think Colorado gonna blow nobody out.
Nah,
because this is everybody's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So if they give us a spread that's too high, I just got to go against that spread. I can't. You can't be stupid with it. Just
Yeah, and we know that everybody know like we control our own destiny. So everybody trying to play spoiler. They trying to ruin it for us. So not only is it they Super Bowl, they trying to play spoiler now. So teams gonna be playing dirty. It's just a lot that's finna go into these last 4 games, man, because nobody wants the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Deion Prime Sanders in the Big 12 championship, dog. The media don't want it. The Big 12 teams, coaches, commissioner, they don't want that. Even though they go get a crazy bag, they do not want to see that in year 2, dog. They finna try to do everything they can. So we just got to go out here and beat these boys, man.
Now I'm gonna say this, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope my man have a nice run these last 6, 7, 8 games, whatever we play. I hope he have a nice run because what this does, him and LeJohntay, I hope both of them have a nice run. I really just want Jim to get. I just want Jim to be the one hitter quitter. Like, hey, every game he get one big 40-yard, 60-yard. That's all I care about with Jimmy, because if he just does that puts him in position to get drafted.
Yeah, he already well known. Too. Even though like LeJohntay and Will, I'll say they kind of having better seasons than Jimmy slightly. Jimmy still got more popularity than them. He's still more known than them as players. So as long as he get his shine on at least once, twice a game, he gonna be good.
And with that piece last game, that role just stopped, honestly.
Yeah. Because that's over everywhere. That's all over all of media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's everywhere.
And the only other dude who did that is Tyreek Hill. So you got to be confident in your speed to give somebody a piece in the middle of the play, like, bruh.
Yeah. I want him to score again this week and hit the peace sign running to the sideline after he scored. I want him to throw that piece back up, man.
Yeah, they need to do something. They do
The
both.
whole receiving core after he scored, they need to run off the field, throw it up the piece side, man.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Do this again, bro, because I remember you said this, but I can't remember where you said it. And I want to make sure because I think it changed. Yeah, I think we added to it. So say what you said again about the double Heisman. But did you say this? Because somebody else said this. I don't know if you said this at the time. You seen somebody Travis can throw the ball.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
No, I didn't comment on him throwing it.
So throw that whole thing in with because I'm gonna try to find a picture. I'm gonna create a picture with them with the Heisman. Yeah. So say what you said and throw in the reverse Travis throw the ball. Throw that so I can clip that and put it up here.
Yeah, for sure. So I said the next time, and I'm gonna do it this way first, and then I'm gonna add that in. The next time Shador or Travis scores a touchdown. So I said the next time Shador throw Travis a touchdown pass, Travis should wait till Shador gets in the end zone, and they should wait and then hit the Heisman pose at the same time. But what you saying now is that's gonna take it to the next level. Travis can throw the ball. So y'all remember that Philly special that the Eagles did in the Super Bowl when Nick Foles caught that touchdown? So what they need to do is they need to run that play up. Shador hike the ball, throw it to Travis. He act like he finna run a reverse, and if Shador spin back around on that Philly special, be wide open in the end zone. Miami actually just did it a couple weeks ago. Catch that touchdown pass from Travis. Oh my goodness. They run in the end zone and hit that Heisman post together after that. Bro, the world gonna go crazy, dog. It's gonna go crazy. Him throwing a touchdown pass to Shador. Oh man.
Crazy.
Bro, that take it to the next level right there. I didn't even think about. I came with the double celebration, but Travis throwing Shador the pass, whoever came up with that, that's cold too, dog. That's cold.
Crazy. And we know Travis got an arm. We know he got one.
He gonna throw that mug accurate. Shador catch that mug. High step in the end zone. They hit the Heisman. Oh my god.
That would put the world on fire.
Yeah, that'll be crazy right there, dog. That'll be crazy.
What else, man? It's something else I want to hit on. It was something else I want to hit on, man. Hey, shouts out to my man Promo. Promo been talking about this heavy. He was saying like our wide receivers, especially like Travis. He was like, because Travis doing like wear and tear. He was like, man, I want them boys to get down, right? He's like, I want them boys to get down. So I wanted to show y'all something what happened. This is a wide receiver, and I want to do a special on this guy and bring him, Prime and LeVar Ball all in with each other, because my man, he's in the NFL right now. He had two brothers that was in the NFL too. One of them got injured, so he really didn't have a career at all in the NFL. The other one got injured too, like 2-3 years in. So I think he still might be in the league, but I'm not for sure, right? I know one of them was at the Lions and one of them was playing for the Bears. So, but the Raw brothers, like the St. Brown, like their daddy was a Mr. Olympian. His name was Brown. So he got all three of his sons to make it to the NFL. Kind of like how LeVar had his three sons, and they all had a little something in the NBA. Almost the exact same thing like that. And they like they're interracial couple. And with Dion too, with Pilar.
Yeah.
And they boys doing their thing. They trying to get two of their boys in the league. Bucky, he had a shot, but hey, so all of them kind of got two boys to stick in the league. So Prime on the same path, right? But on this play right here, my man caught the ball for like a 35 yard. You see that? Yeah, 35 yard line. And he slid down, right? He got the first down. The coach was mad. The coach ran up on him on the sideline. Like, dog, what you doing? Why you sliding? He was like, bro, I got the first down. Like, that's what we trying to do. We trying to get first downs, move the ball, and I'm trying to stay healthy. He was like, it was three guys right there. It was three guys.
Yeah.
So, the coach trying to get on it. He like, so this is what me and Promo been saying. Yo, so look, he telling the coach, we got a 20-yard catch. He has a 20-yard catch, first down. I'm finna get down. He had a linebacker coming, a safety in the corner coming. Finna get down before I get broke up, right? The coach really like it. Coach in his grill. Like, he like, dog, chill out. He's like, I don't care what you say. I don't care what people say. Like, I got a first down. I did my part. I'm trying to be right?
Hell yeah, I'm getting down. Man, I'm not finna get hit by no linebacker across the middle.
Now look, and this is what the post was on. It was like, was it a smart play or a soft for this play? They were saying if it was it smart or was it soft? He comes back and scores a touchdown like late on in the game.
Yeah.
So if he would have tried to be Superman and get 2 more extra yards and got hurt, he wouldn't be available to come back and score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, that coach was tripping, man. I know it wasn't the head coach. Whoever that was, probably wide receiver.
Coach.
Sit out, dog. Sit out somewhere, bro.
Yeah, doing too much.
I just got a 35-yard pass, 20-yard catch. Like, come on, bro. I'm not finna take no hits. You should be telling me to get down. And St. Brown been injured too. Like he
been injured. His
getting hit.
Injured. That's why his second brother got injured. So it's just like, and he was like one of the highest paid receivers for like a week before somebody else got their money. So I'm finna cash on this bread. I'm finna change my family livelihood. I need to be available. If I can keep getting these checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna hurt myself because y'all want me to get 2 more yards.
No, the best ability is availability, man. That coach was tripping.
Yes, sir.
Let me read this super chat for you real quick. Shout out Coach Barry, man, for the $10. He said, "Sup, Tiger? I beat Bookkeeper again. 750 bet. Walked away with 2370. I'm up 19K. I also came on your podcast 2 weeks ago and said CU would win the rest of their games and said Texas Tech will be their toughest match."
Yes, sir, you did.
Shout out to you, Coach Barry. You did say that. So what you think about Texas Tech, man? You think they really like that or what?
Yeah, Coach Barry, come on the show one time, man. We were trying to get us going like for these bets. Like I bet heavy during the bowl season because to me it's kind of easier during the bowl season to lock in on some of these teams because there's not as many games going on and you know what you got in the bowl season. And before the bowl season, you don't really know what you got. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know. But Coach Barry, we want to have you on the show, man. And what bets you got this week? I know I'm taking CU this week, but what else you got, man? What you got? And do you think Texas Tech is really that good? Both chasing. Kill Russell. Oh, you talking about that? I don't think we're gonna get him, man. Y'all think we're gonna get him?
No, I think he's going to Bama.
Yeah, I think he's going to Bama.
He said he's ranked number 3 nationally. They 7-0. He has 70 touchdowns in his career. Wow. Yeah, man. I think we sold on Juju, man, and I feel like it's the right choice for us, man.
Yeah. Y'all gotta think about it. All right, he had 70 touchdowns. I think Juju got 90.
Yeah.
Now Juju got 90, and Juju, he technically really a junior.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Juju be going crazy, man. He 5 or 6 a game. But that Keelan brother, that young brother Russell, he nice too. Let me see. He said Texas Tech versus Iowa State. Wide receiver Josh Kelly, 8 receptions for 127. His second best game of the year. I was shocked. QB Morton played due to injuries. His throwing shoulder, the TCU game, they lost by 1 point. So hold on. Iowa State had a backup quarterback in? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. No, Morton. That's the dude for Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. QB Morton played due to. I was shocked. QB Morton played. Oh, he said he was shocked he played, even though he got injured in the TCU game. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I watched a little Texas Tech, man. They can run the ball. The problem that's going to be with Texas Tech, and it's going to be the same problem with a lot of these teams moving forward. Their defense, man. They have to be able to keep up with us because a lot of these secondaries are weak. These D lines really don't get too much pressure, and that's just a recipe for disaster. For CU, man. If you got that 3-man front, you've seen how that worked out. It's not working out, so people gonna have to make some adjustments. But I think it'll be a good game, man. I got CU winning by, I say 10. But I don't think it's going to be easy by any means. Oh, Coach Berry said drop the link. Oh, did he get that?
Hey, I'll drop the link. You read that. That's for you right here. That's for you.
Oh, they say Jerome Texas Tech is still favored. What?
Yeah. Cash
No way, bro.
Cash out. Hey.
Hold on. I'm finna get paid on that. Are you serious?
Cash out, baby.
I'm finna go check this right now. I'm finna go check. Hold on.
Baby. Yeah, I'm checking it right now. Hey, Coach Berry to the stage. What's going on, Coach Berry?
What's going on?
Hey, man. Hey, we good, man. We good. So, how you feeling right now? I know you up right now. Your wallet a little heavy right now. How you feeling? Oh, man, he gone, man. Come back, Coach Berry. Come back. Drawing, you here? I don't know what the happened. Everybody gone. Jerome, you muted. Jerome must got a phone call. Maybe I kicked everybody off. I don't think I did, though.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, my phone tripping. This mug hot as heck, too. I'm going to have to hop on my laptop. This mug heating up.
Okay. Coach Berry.
You can hear me, T?
Yeah,
What's
I got
up,
you.
T? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now, man.
Yeah, man.
Your water a little heavy now, man. Let's figure it out. What we need to do this weekend. And you see, they say Texas Tech is still favored.
Yeah, man. I've been making predictions since the 90s, but I never was betting. I did just start betting until about a month ago. And,
for real?
I'm 4 for 5. Yeah, I'm 4 out of 5. Man, I'm up 19,000. Man, the main thing is I betted on Vanderbilt to win. They had Vanderbilt an underdog against Auburn, and I won that bet. That's how I won that $23.70 off $790.
Yeah, Auburn quarterback.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna win, man. I was just all you gotta do is just look at the games they played. Watch out who's injured and who's not. Those are things that I do, and I look at what that team is good at. Is that team as good at playing against? Can they shut down a running game? There's a lot of factors that go into that to beat that bookkeeper. But as for Texas Tech, they're a passing team. They got they running back. He all right, but that they got that one wide receiver that I was just mentioning. He had 127 yards off of 8 receptions. Just shut him down.
Yeah.
And man, I believe we can beat them with it should. Well, I mean, it ain't gonna be easy, but you just got to go in there and play. If they go in there and play like they normally play, man, we can shut those guys down with no problem. We can shut all these teams down. Texas Tech is gonna be the toughest game. We gonna walk through Utah. They got the little freshman quarterback over there. Yeah. Kansas, I don't feel we're gonna have a problem against Kansas. And then Oklahoma State, we're gonna walk through Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. And all these teams you just named, besides Texas Tech, everybody going through quarterback issues. So that's one way how I always bet. I always bet on the best quarterback. Like, I'm gonna take the best quarterback every day of the week.
Yeah, Texas Tech quarterback had hurt his shoulder. Morton had hurt his shoulder against TCU. His non-throwing shoulder, though. They thought he was going to be out, but they did the x-rays and everything. He came out fine. But that was his non-throwing shoulder. He really wasn't supposed to play against ISU. But he went on and played through it. But like I said, I'm sure they put a lot of padding on that non-throwing shoulder. As long as it wasn't that throwing shoulder, he was good.
Yeah, so that means he's gonna be back this week, but he's still kind of injured.
He played and beat Iowa State. I mean,
yeah, but I'm saying like he ain't 100%. He available, but he ain't 100%.
He's not 100%. If somebody take him down real good where that pad don't reach down on that non-throwing shoulder, he gonna probably be out of there.
I'm trying to see the Colorado game. I'm looking for it right now. I don't see Colorado up here. I don't think they don't.
No, it ain't up there. It come up on Monday. A lot of times on Sunday they don't put all the teams on there. They just put part of the teams on there. I seen Florida. that's kind of shaky, man. So Florida been playing pretty good lately, man. They almost beat Georgia, but in that first half, they was giving them run for their money. But then they gave them 21 points against what was it, Texas? They gave them 21.5. Like, man, I don't know about that because the last couple of games they've been playing pretty tough.
You see this game? I like this game right here. They got Iowa State versus Kansas, and they got Kansas with a +3 at home. I don't think Kansas is gonna beat Iowa State after they just lost.
I don't know, man. Anybody can be beat. You know, look at Iowa State. Look at them. You know, I mean, and Kansas and Cincinnati. These are their last 3 games that's going to be tough. They got 3 more games that's tough. Kansas, Cincinnati, and Kansas State. I mean, I believe they're going to lose one of those games.
Oh, you think?
I don't know which one. They're going to lose one.
Kansas is at the bottom of the division, though, right? So we're looking at the team that's at the bottom of the division from a team that was just at the top of the division.
Yeah, but Ty, you got to realize that Kansas gave Kansas State a run for their money. They basically were supposed to win that game. So, man, like I said, they got 3 tough games, man. You can't just walk right through Kansas just like that, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But then that Kansas State game is a rival. So rivals, sometimes you just got to throw everything out the window when it's a rival. Dudes play harder. Yeah. So
they
that's why
lost to about 3 points.
Yeah, but that's why I ain't touched that game last night. I said, man, I'm not finna touch no rival game right here. These boys hyped to try to win this game. This they Super Bowl.
They don't count them out. Don't count them out against Iowa State now. You know, I mean, the momentum is down on Iowa State. They know they got to win, but like I said, they got 3 games left. They can lose. I believe I'm almost sure they're going to lose one of them games. Now, say if they don't lose one of those games. So what's going to happen is we come down to a tie. We tied. So basically what happens with that is that you got we beat let's say we beat Tech, we win out, we beat Texas Tech, and then Iowa State lost to Texas Tech. We lost to Kansas State. They beat Kansas State. So what it boils down to, they look at those 2 teams, the 2 Texas Tech and Kansas State, and what they do is whichever team was ranked the highest at the end of the season. Right now, that'll be Kansas State. So if Kansas State lose all the way out, and lose all the rest of their 4 games, there's a possibility that Texas Tech can end higher than them on the ranking. That's how it rolls. You see what I'm saying?
So I thought they was gonna give it to us because we beat Texas Tech, lost to Texas Tech.
No, but you got to realize that they beat Kansas State. We lost to Kansas State, so it comes down to a tiebreaker, and they take Texas Tech and they take Kansas State. And they say which one of them has the highest rank at the end of the season. Right now it's Kansas State. But if Kansas State lose, I'd say about 3 out of their 4 games, it's a good chance. And Texas Tech win all the rest of their games, except for ours. Hey, they might end up higher ranked than Kansas State. I don't know. It's very slim chance, but I'd rather for them to just lose one more game.
Barry, you come here trying to mess up my Sunday night. You come up here trying. I thought we had complete control on thing we had to win, so we still got to pray on. No.
If we win, but if we win all the way out and Iowa State lose a game, we surely got it. Automatic. We in the conference championship, and we're gonna be in the conference playoffs automatically. Now, if Iowa State don't lose a game, that's what it's gonna boil down to what I was speaking of.
Yeah, like so as right now, we still need them to lose a game. We don't have complete.
Like I said, if Kansas State lose, the rest of their games, or lose at least 3, and then Texas Tech just lose against us and win the rest of the 3. There's a good chance that Texas Tech is going to be higher ranked. They are going to be higher ranked than Kansas State, and then we'll get in.
Oh, so that's right. Cause Texas Tech. Okay, all right. Cause Texas. Okay, cause all right. Cause
Texas Tech right now is ranked lower than Kansas State.
Yeah, but if Kansas State lose another one, and see right now, Kansas State quarterback his ego getting hit a little bit through them 2 picks last game. That's gonna hurt your ego a little bit.
Kansas State lost 2 of their D-backs. They out for the season. One of them lost the game against Kansas. They lost him for the rest of the season. That's why they've been playing kind of rough, man. They D-backs. They got 2 of them. got put out there, and 2 of their toughest D-backs got put out for the season. I think it was that one that was hurting all our wide receivers.
Oh, for real?
It definitely had to be him. Yeah, 2 of their D-backs. Look it up. Yeah, 2 of their D-backs. It got hurt, man. One of them got hurt the Kansas game. He out for the season. The other one, I can't remember what game he got hurt, but I know one got hurt the Kansas game. He out for the season. And with one more. So they all banged up.
Yeah, they all banged up. Did you see this? Because I'm looking at my man on Friday night. Boise played Friday night. They played against San Diego State. That was our old offensive coordinator. He's the head coach over there at San Diego State.
Yeah.
Did you see that game?
No, I ain't see that game, but Boise State making it to the playoffs automatic. They ain't got no more tough games. They gonna make it automatic. I'm gonna tell you 5 teams right now off the bat. I'm gonna tell you 5 teams that's gonna make the playoffs automatically. You got Oregon, because they don't have no more tough games left. Oregon, Boise State, Penn State, SMU, and Washington State automatically. They ain't finna lose them garbage games that they playing. They playing all garbage teams the rest of their way out.
Would you think Penn State gonna still make it, even though, because now you got Ohio State and who else that could push? Oregon and Ohio State could represent the Big Ten.
Yeah, but Penn State only lost 1 game, and they ain't got no more tough games the rest of the way out. They gonna win. Look at that. Look who they play the rest of their season. I'm like, man, them teams terrible. They ain't got no tough games coming.
So you think they're gonna put
a lot of other teams got tough games? Huh?
So you think they're gonna put 3 Big Ten teams in the game in the playoffs?
It's a good chance. I mean, it's a good chance. I mean, they only got, like I said, they only got 1 loss. That they go a long ways, but they be looking at the conference wins. If you got usually it's like 1 loss in conference. I mean, if you get 2, you pretty much out of there. Now, as far as the whole entire season, I see they looking at look like if you got 3 losses, you're out of there. You done. Now, 2 losses, sometimes squeeze it out.
And who they lost to? They lost to Ohio State. So you said this they only lost on the whole year, huh? So they only got 1 loss.
You talking about
Penn State.
Yeah.
Penn State only got 1 loss.
You got quite a few people that don't got no losses at all, like Oregon, Miami, Indiana, BYU. All them guys ain't got no losses at all. And then you got the Army, but the Army got 2 tough games left. They're gonna lose against Notre Dame. They ain't playing nobody. Look at that, man. If you look at that conference, man, it's horrible.
Yeah,
they ain't play nobody, but Notre Dame don't get them, so they out of there.
Now, I hope Notre Dame, but Notre Dame coach, he known for losing games he supposed to win.
Nah, Notre Dame ain't gonna lose against Notre Dame. Gonna make, if they win out, they gonna make it to the playoffs too, for sure. They ain't in the conference.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But you got Army. Army is gonna lose to Notre Dame though. Look at Navy; they destroyed the Navy.
But the thing about Notre Dame is, but Army is they run that clock out and they got a good defense. So if you come out there and sputter, and them boys end up scoring on you first, they make it real hard for you. Boy, they make it hard for you to get back in the game.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to do nothing with. But they ain't played nobody. Look at their schedule; it's horrible.
I got you. I understand that. Well, how you feel about this, Miami? I'm kind of. I ain't gonna say I'm high on them. I just want to see the kid do good because I see he's been putting in work. My man, Cam Ward. Hold on. Let me say this. I forgot about this. I was gonna say this, but I'll wait for Jerome to come back. So y'all see this guy in the car right here? This Travis Hunter. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime got a little smart car like Chad Johnson. I don't know if he got this idea from Chad Johnson, but he got a little smart car at the ranch. And they had a part in the garage. They were like, nobody will never drive that. Travis went there this weekend to get some fishing and stuff in. Travis just jumped in the smart car and pulled off. Travis gone. Travis out of stole the smart car. Look, Travis, he like hanging out with Deal. I mean, Travis just said, "I'm finna go Deal house and steal some more stuff."
Hell yeah, he be racking up on the shoes and everything.
Yeah. Travis like, man, he got so much stuff, man. He can't use all this. I appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's and see, but
Yeah,
this is
man.
the we keep trying to say that these other teams they don't have. Like I don't remember coaches. I remember one time I seen Coach Saban take his players on a fishing trip. Like the whole team went like on a little charter kind of like fishing trip. I remember seeing that one time.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember no times when these dudes been at Coach Saban's house doing nothing with Coach Saban outside of like football for real. Like all these Sports Illustrated and all this kind of stuff. I don't never remember seeing Coach Saban with these boys when they was going through these moments, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, now Dion, man, he coming along, man. He, and a lot of these parents, if you think about it, look at what Dion promotes. I mean, the Bible, basically, he praying everything. So all the ministers who got kids like Farrakhan father is deep into prayer, look like, and man, look where he ended up, right there, Colorado. He shut everything down and said, "Hey, I don't need to talk to nobody else. I'm going to Colorado," just like that.
Yep. Well, I feel like
Yeah,
he's
man.
really finna get a chokehold on all this recruiting, all this kind of stuff. Like I feel like we're gonna start getting some of these big time players because this is the thing right here. I have we seen this picture with Jimmy, like you see the money and all that stuff falling in the background. If you come to Colorado and you just do what you're supposed to do, endorsement deals and all this kind of stuff, they gonna hit you in the face. Like they gonna hit you all in the chin with endorsement deals. Like Jordan C. Watch these kind of deals Jordan seeking to get, and let's keep it a buck. Now you're a betting man. You watch all these teams. What other offensive linemen in college football do you know? But you tell me.
You mean like doing like Jordan Seaton right now?
I mean, what other offensive linemen do you know in college football? You know their first and last name.
I don't know none of them really like that. Not the offensive line now.
Now look, you got all these boys at Alabama, all these boys at Ohio, all these boys at Georgia, all these boys at Oregon, top 4, 5-star guys. We don't know none of their names.
Nope.
But we know Jordan, and Jordan ain't finna grow crazy next year. Dog, when I tell you we finna have an offensive line out this world. But all right, I got something for you. You tell me this. You remember last year, Miami had a debacle, right? When they lost to Georgia Tech at the end of the game, right?
Right.
So it's time. It's time. That game is back around on the schedule. And we all know Miami ain't the same Miami it was last year. And actually, Georgia Tech, they done lost a few games. They lost to Georgia State actually early in the year. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they did.
Yeah. And no, they almost lost to Georgia State. They lost to Syracuse. They lost to Syracuse early in the season. That's what they lost to early in the season. So, do you think Miami gonna revenge and blow Georgia Tech out this game? You think they're gonna cover this 11.5 spread, or you think it's gonna be a close game?
I don't see Georgia Tech giving Miami any hard times. I think that's the only tough game that they feel that Miami might have is Syracuse, but Georgia Tech, nah. I think it's going to be Syracuse.
I think sometimes games like this was just one of these like Miami. They ranked number 4. Games like this, Miami, a team like this, they can kind of overlook a team like this. But since they got beat the way they got beat last year, I think the coach gonna want to make a statement. He gonna lock in this week and make sure these boys are ready to play.
Yeah, without a doubt. Did they play Florida and they was trying to make a statement against Florida?
Yeah.
They try to make a statement. You saw that he take Cam out.
Yeah.
he tried to beat them dudes' heads here, man. He was trying to make a statement for real. He wasn't playing. He ain't take him out.
So tell me this. This is what I think the 3 guys for the Heisman is. I think it's Cam, I think it's Travis, and I think it's the running back. What's his name? Junty.
That running back.
Boise State.
Yeah, Boise State. Yeah, them the 3. That's correct.
Yeah. I think
correct. Cam, if he keep winning out, I mean, of course they're gonna give it to him. I believe if he keep winning out, it's gonna be neck and neck with I don't know, man. That's a tough one right there. I mean, Travis in that, all 3 of them in that hunt, but Boise, I mean, yeah, I think it's gonna be Cam and Travis fighting for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell me this right here. I'm glad they said this. Miller, shouts out Miller. They want to see us against BYU number 10 BYU. And in the championship game, Colorado was BYU. Who you think got this game?
We can beat
And
man, we can beat BYU. I mean, you know, they had a tough game against what was it? Was it UCF who they played tough against? Who played them tough? What was that UCF? Who was that played them tough?
Yeah, it was UCF. Yeah.
Yeah, they almost beat them. You know, they ain't beatable. They ain't I mean, they could have, you know, they got to run the game, pass the game, but man, we can beat them. We can beat anybody if we come to play like we always play. You know what I'm saying? Like we play everybody come to play like they normally do. We'll beat them. Now we lost Deion Hayes. You know that was a good piece, but you know Arden, what's his name? Arden, what was his name? Arden or whatever his name is. That line. What's that guy's name?
You talking about the guy start playing?
No, that stepped in. A couple guys stepped up in his spot. Arden, what was it? Arden Walker.
Yeah, Walker stepped up. You got to do Ward stepped up. Walker and Ward is one that came from Kentucky. He had a good game last week, but then you had the sophomore to step up. I can't think his name. He's number 4.
Wade stepped up too. Wade stepping up. You know, he's doing good. But you see, Wade, he red shirt. He only can play in 4 games. He got one more game that he can play in, and I'm sure it's going to be this Texas Tech game. And then if they go to a title match, of course, whichever one it is, he can play in that too, even though he red shirt. So when you red shirt, you can play in 4 games, and you can play in a title match.
Yeah. And they said you're supposed to be able to play in the bowl game, but I wonder if you meant to play.
Right.
You might have 4 games. Can you play in all 4 of them, or you can only play in 1?
That's what I don't. I'm assuming he can because they say you can play in the title match. Yeah.
Yeah, so postseason or whatever. Like after the season, all bets are off. You can play. That's what they're saying. You 4 games during the season, and after the season, you can keep it going. So
exactly,
we will see. But now I'm gonna say this. The advantage that BU would have had on us if they would have caught us at the beginning of the season was they organized. They got everything. Like they play, they know their system. They've been locked in. Them boys been playing that system for a long time. They locked in. They can play fast. But what we got them on is we have greater athletes than them. Like our athletes faster than them. They just got more wiggle than them. So now that our team is getting on the same page, now when we can play fast, just like they can play fast, I don't think they can play as fast as us when we all on the same page.
Right.
And by the time we get to them, we're gonna be good. And we 13 games in by then.
Right. So you got to understand that the first half of the season, the players didn't know each other like that. You know, with all those guys coming in, the coaches didn't know what they had. You know, they knew what they had, but they didn't know what package to put together that works together. So they had to figure that out. Once they figured it out, you know, there you go. You see what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing now that we're a lot more powerful now because the coaches know who work together. The players know who work together, you know, and that's why we win it. That's why we're going to win the rest of these games. And Texas Tech going to have a hard time. It's going to be a dogfight, but I feel we're going to pull that game out. And then after that, it's going to be a walk in the park. You know, like I said, we're going to beat Utah down with no problem with the little freshman quarterback. We're going to beat Oklahoma State down. They ain't finna do nothing. And Kansas will be the next to they'll be coming right after Texas Tech as the next toughest game. But we ain't gonna have no problem against Kansas. We got to just get past this game right here, and then you know it's a walk in the park. I bet a guy before the season started that Colorado's gonna win 10 games. He got to do me a barbecue, and then I bet another guy that Colorado was gonna win 10 games, and he got to give me lunch every day for a week. So I did this way before the season started. I made these bets. So my man gonna have to do me a barbecue when they win out these last 4 games, and the other guy gonna have to give me these guys I work with. The other guy gonna have to give me a lunch for every day for a whole week.
And look, so look right here. Jerome in the chat. Jerome said ALG was capped. Said the spread is CU -3. I'll take CU -3. I'll take that. Yeah,
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, against Texas Tech. And I forgot. I'm glad you said this. and I was at the Georgia Florida game, and I forgot to collect my money from B Bale. Y'all, he been on the show a few times talking jump about them Bulldogs. He owed me. Last year we had to bet Colorado was gonna make it to pass the 6 games. This year we had the same bet. So y'all know, you know what I'm saying? He got to run me my money now, y'all. We here. But I'm gonna take that. So Rome, I'm gonna take that 100 I get from B Bell, and I'm gonna add it to that 90, Rome. So now if I add it to that 90, I got a jump start on it. So I might hit my mark for real, Rome, if I start my first bet with 190 or 180. I think it's 190. 190 if I start off with my first bet. If we go on this run right here, I should be well over that 13 that I supposed to get. So what you feel about Cortez Miller? He on fire right now. He talking about they don't want to see Deion coaching D1 because no long term he gonna start getting out the best players, and he's saying CU is gonna change college football. How you feel about that?
Well, definitely they are. I mean, look what he's doing. You know, he got media, he got the cameras all in their practice and everything. That's why he nationally, you know, they're averaging 2.7 million views. That's why the NCAA want them in the playoffs. Now, that's another thing we got going for us. Even though people say that, oh, it don't go like that. You know, it is about money, man.
Yeah.
And some people want that. Look at ESPN. They used to talk crap about us, but look at ESPN. They putting us on TV all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Mm-hmm. It's a
They
reason
all want Colorado.
The Peach Bowl said they wanted Coach Prime last year. They wanted him last year with them losing. You know what I'm saying? They wanted them in the bowl game with a bad record. Peach Bowl, like, bring them on. Bring them on.
Yeah, man. Colorado was getting more views than the ACC and the SEC top teams, man. He get more views than them. You know, like I said, he nationally.
And y'all, the reason why with my logo, y'all see I got the cigar in my mouth on the Tiger right here, Big Tiger Media, because at the end of the day, it's all fun on here, but it's still we gotta do business. It's you gotta do business. You gotta make it make sense. So I appreciate Coach Bear. I appreciate you when you give me the super chat because you know it take a lot. I mean, I be spending 3 hours sometimes working on materials before I even start the show. So you know when I do other stuff and make money, sometimes I'll be like, man, I don't got to do no show today. Shoot, I'm making so much money doing this. But you got to keep growing your brand, keep growing, and eventually, hopefully, it's gonna pay off. But at the end of the day, it's about business. And I know Coach Prime giving all us a platform right now. You got to use this opportunity that we got. We don't know how long Coach Prime gonna coach.
Right.
Use this opportunity to grow your brand, and that's why some of these bowls they want Coach Prime to be at their bowl game. Because now when you go to the bowl, whatever bowl game he play in, now that bowl game gonna stick in your head forever. Because you remember Colorado played in this bowl.
Not only that, they're gonna get a heavy bag because they're gonna get a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? They might even hit 3 million. They hit, like I said, 2.7 million views. You know, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hey, we up right now.
Think about Deion, man. He gone for. I'm trying to figure out, is Deion going red shirt or what, man? Because he ain't played since the Baylor game. That's 3 games.
And everybody else been performing after the fact. Like a lot of people stepping up. It ain't just one person stepped up. We got like 3 people that stepped up. So 53, 40, and 27. All 3 of them stepped up big time.
Yeah. But it would have been nice to have him back too, because now you got all that depth. You know?
Oh, and his homeboy stepped up, number 93 from Pitt.
You talking about hold on, which one was that?
That's what
Oklahoma, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he came from Pitt.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, so that's 4 guys plus we got Green. That's 5 guys.
Both greens.
Which mean both greens?
Guy Hill Green and BJ Green.
Yeah, but all these guys we talking about, they play in. Hill play linebacker.
Right.
But that's saying we got 5 good rush ends. If he take a red shirt this year, Hill Green gone next year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my bad. Yo, Hill Green should be gone this year, and other Green would be gone next year.
Yeah, both Greens, they out of there.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's still, you still gonna be crowded. But that's a good thing for us. We still have 4 good defensive ends, or 5. We'll still have 5. If Green is gone next year, we'll still have 5 that's proven in the games that can get it done.
Right, but they ain't saying nothing about him redshirting though. I don't know why.
So, but he might not, because on the field he producing. If he come back and produce, I think about it, you say he only played in the Baylor game.
4 games left though.
But I'm saying he only can't. Because I'm gonna say this right here, because I got some partners that went through this. When you get to the league, you want to get there earlier than later. So when you're over 24, they start looking at, well, he already old.
Yeah.
They want to try to get you young. So if he can come back and get so he still got another game, because he only played 3 games so far, right?
He just had a procedure done though, not too long ago. I seen he showed on his, I want to say on his page, he showed like he had surgery or something.
Oh,
I saw a picture of him having surgery in a hospital bed. They showed him in a hospital bed like he was going to go to surgery.
Okay, well, I'll hold my comments, because if he had surgery, we got to see what that surgery was.
I don't know how old that picture was though, but it was. I saw it on somebody was showing it on one of them videos. I just seen it recently though.
Okay, well, we'll look into that, because sometimes with a surgery, with these new procedures that they're doing now, they heal up faster now. So we'll see, because they got that laser stuff they're doing now where they cut, so it's not as much scar tissue and healing up that needs to happen, because they make it smaller incisions. But we will see. We will see.
The crazy part is I don't even know what he hurt, but I know last year when he was with Pitt, he hurt his knee. So he had a knee injury. But I don't know. I'm believing that's what he hurt this time, possibly. But they ain't, they keeping it under wraps. See what I'm saying? He said Deion had surgery. Yeah, I saw him. I showed him a picture of him in a hospital bed.
Okay, well, I'll update y'all on that. I'll look into that. I wouldn't know where it is.
Yeah.
Dang, I hate that, man.
Yeah, he might be out of there. I don't see him coming back, man, for the last 4 games, and I just seen him in the hospital bed. Like he's about to go to surgery.
Well, and I mean, it does depend, because from what we saw at the beginning of the season, though, he put some good tape out there. So he might heal up and go into the draft, or he might come back for next year. If he come back next year, I wouldn't be mad.
He was leading our team in sacks at the Baylor game.
Yeah.
That was only 3 games. He was leading the team in sacks at the time.
Mm-hmm. And you want to have multiple ends, because some guys are better against the run, and some guys get better against the pass, but you keep them fresh. So now the offensive linemen, them big boys got to work.
I was trying to see when, speaking of ends, let's talk about that tight end. I was trying to see when he come back. I know he had hurt his knee, the one that be protecting Shador. He was doing a pretty decent job before he hurt his knee protecting Shador. That tight end, the white boy.
From Ohio?
No, he played for Colorado. He was protecting Shador.
He transferred in from Ohio, I think.
Yeah, that was the one when what's the running back name? He was running and Shador pushed him into the end zone. He pushed
23 Augustus.
When he pushed Augustus into the end zone, the other guy came and clipped him, and that's when he hurt his knee right there on that play.
But I'm gonna say this. I feel like both our tight ends was doing good, especially when they would put both of them in the backfield as halfbacks or like fullbacks, kind of like what they call an H-back. They were doing good on that. But I'm gonna say this: from the film I've watched, every time we have good running games, I see Smalls making 3 or 4 key blocks.
Yeah, he do a good job too. You're right.
Yeah, and he caught some first downs too. Like somebody was saying something about that. I'm like, well, they were like, we need a tight end that can change the game. I'm like, well, we got a tight end that can get some first downs here and there, and we don't need no tight end that want too much attention, because we got a lot of wide receivers. We need a guy that's cool with getting 1 or 2 passes a game, and he want to really focus on blocking.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened to Sam Hart? I ain't really been seeing that cat. Remember, he was pegged to be the top one, but Savell Smalls that was Sam Hart who got hurt, right?
I think that was Sam Hart.
That was Sam Hart who hurt his knee. Yeah, that was the top tight end. He the one who hurt his knee, but him and Savell Smalls, like you say, they was protecting Shador whenever them linebackers or whoever get through there trying to get at Shador. They was doing not a bad job, you know.
Yeah. So I think he gonna come back. Hopefully he do. But like I said, I'm happy with Smalls, and this Smalls last year he done. Hart got some more years.
Yeah. I wanted Mika Welch to get back off that hamstring injury too, because he wasn't doing bad. I mean, he gonna get them little 2 yards, 3 yards, you know, especially when you're at that goal line. He gonna get in that goal. If you on that 2-yard line, he gonna get in that end zone.
Well, he had a hamstring injury, and I'm gonna say this right here. I've seen some guys that had a hamstring injury and they come back and play like it ain't nothing. But most of the time they be like wide receivers and stuff. I had some hamstring injuries, and I'm gonna tell you, my hamstring bothered me for a long time. So I wasn't rehabbing like these boys because I was done playing ball at the time. But like he can rehab and stuff on him. So hopefully they with his bye and all this kind of stuff, he'll be ready by the time. Like I'm saying by the end of the season. I'm focused on the last 2 games of the season. If he's ready by then, we want him going into the postseason.
Yeah, them hamstring injuries, man. I had one back in the days when I went to Coffeyville, Kansas, and man, I couldn't even compete for to not get redshirt because you got to compete, and I couldn't compete because I got hurt right at the end of summer. I had a hyperextension of my knee and a pulled hamstring. Man, it took at least about 4 months. And by the time I got well, I started killing everybody on the court. And the coach was like, man, I wish I would have knew that beforehand. I said, I was trying to tell you. But I had a pulled hamstring and a hyperextended knee. So, yeah, I know what he's going through. The biggest problem about a hamstring is you can't do nothing to heal it. You can't work it out.
Time.
You just got to wait.
Yeah, time. That's all can really – you just hope your body heal up.
Yeah, stretch it. And you can't overstretch it either.
Yeah.
Be back to square one.
Yeah. Like all that you can kind of do is them little like what it is. Like once it kind of heal up, you can start doing those little leg curls and stuff like that, and like lunges, just little baby stuff. So maybe if he do that like 3-4 times a day, and because when you're hurt, sometimes they put you full like training. Now how they do it, you don't even worry about practice. You got to go to the trainer so many times a day.
Yeah, the best thing you could do for a hamstring once you get back, you got to just stretch like crazy to make it super loose, and that's what you got to do to try to avoid injuries throughout your entire career, man. You got to keep your body very limber. That's why some of them guys get into yoga, like who was it? Evans, what's that wide receiver name? You had even Kobe Bryant, they get into yoga, man, because you got to keep your joints loose. What that does is get the blood flow to your joints quicker when you stretching real good. You know what I'm saying? Because you loosen them joints up, that blood can flow through.
Let me address this question by my man Cortez. He on fire tonight. He talking about safeties, and you saying tonight Charlotte was better at JSU. well, you gotta understand, Charlotte had a great year last year. Charlotte led the team tackles, and like I was telling these Georgia Bulldogs this year. Shiloh got hurt the second game of the season, and he was already injured. He had to have surgery. So he's had 2 surgeries. Think about what we're saying. We talking about a guy that's not playing well that's had 2 surgeries this year. If you had 2 surgeries this year, most people ain't even playing it.
Right.
So, and I was like, y'all, get a man some grace because he got to get his wind back. He got to get his lungs back because he was in a hospital bed trying to heal up. Now he's back out here playing. He got to get his wind back up. I say around about this game, he might be a little better his 3rd game, but most time your 4th game back is when you back. The first 3 games, you just trying to get back in the swing of things. That 4th game is when you don't got your wind back and you locked in.
Yeah, they chopping Shiloh up, but hey, Shiloh coming off a forearm break. He broke his forearm. Yeah. And on top of that, I mean, I know they say Stoudemire should be getting in that. Stoudemire only got burned quite a few times too now. He didn't got burned too. If you watch some of them games, he was getting burned too So, you know, they running like neck and neck. And then you got to also think about that line was, man, they was getting beat up too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that.
So they can't sit up here and just blame Shiloh, man. If they go back and look at the replay of the game, man, you see them jokers missing tackles and everything, left and right. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just Shiloh, it was some all up.
Let me, because I wanted to let y'all know. Because I think about y'all sometimes. You know, when I'm sleeping, you know, I think about y'all sometimes. I want to make sure I got a little. Wait. Can I find this? Do I have it? If I don't have it, we'll do it tomorrow. Let me make sure. It was some plays in the NFL game that I saw, and I thought I uploaded them. If I don't have it, I'll address it tomorrow. Make sure, because I'm gonna show y'all the same play that I was telling you about. We got beat with one of the NFL teams. Just beat somebody with the same play, and the reason why I want to show y'all this is because it don't matter who you are, NFL, college, shallow, Cam, whoever you are. When this offense run this play, if you don't switch, they gonna beat you every time.
Yeah.
So I don't have it. So I'll address it tomorrow, y'all, because I saw it today during the NFL game. I took some snapshots, and I want to show y'all because everybody's saying Shiloh got beat on this. That's why Shiloh was talking to Travis after the game, because and you're gonna see with the NFL player. One NFL player got his hands up in the air, like, bro, what you doing? Because you cannot cover this play unless you switch. So everybody hard on Shiloh right now, but yeah, a lot of people that feel like he just getting beat. Yeah, I don't really understand how defense and offense work. You know,
Only thing I can say about Shiloh that I didn't like is that he keep getting them stupid penalties, like the penalty where he was retaliating against dude where he grabbed him when he went out of bounds.
Yeah,
when he was out of bounds, he grabbed dude's foot and tossed him up, and he got took it out the game. So that's the only thing he got to watch out for. If he gonna try to get somebody back, he got to get it where the ref not looking. You don't just do it in front of ref and just grab a man's foot and just toss him up in there.
Yeah. But now this is what I'm gonna say, and I address this on another show. But the reason why I ain't really mad with Shiloh when he did that is because, like, Tunton. I don't know if you've seen the Penn State Ohio game. Oh, a DB hit a wide receiver and stood up. Like when he hit him, the guy was up on him. He stood up and walked off. He didn't stand over him. He just stood. When he stood up, the dude was already up under him, and it was like, that's Tunton, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, when Shiloh hit Buddy on the sideline, and this is the thing about it, Shiloh hit that dude hard on the sideline. He gave one of them Shiloh love taps. You know, he let it know, hey, we here, right? The dude got mad, and when Shiloh was getting up off the ground, Buddy mad. You know, you get hit hard, you want to fight, you jump up real fast.
Yeah,
he jumped up real fast and put his manhood on the side of Shiloh's face. The referee is right there looking at you. I can see the referee sleeve right there. So just like they threw that flag for this Ohio guy standing up over the Penn State guy, why didn't the referee throw the flag?
Yeah, but he grabbed his foot like blatantly. I mean, he might have put his stuff in his face, but he grabbed his foot and just flipped it so the ref could see. Everybody can see that clear as day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he put him back in the game.
But and I address that. But I'm asking you first. When the referee was right there looking at it, and the man put his genital on Shiloh's side of the head, why didn't they call that Tunton?
Hey, Tiger, them refs have been cheating Colorado all along. I mean, look at the Kansas State game when Shepard had that pass interference at the last play of the game. That was a pass interference where he should have got that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They didn't call that on that guy, on that D-back, on that Kansas State D-back when they should have called. That was clear daylight pass interference. They've been cheating us to death, man. Look at Travis when he caught that one pass and he was going down and dude was all over him and he caught it, but they didn't call it pass interference. So there's a tons of them that I've seen where look at they got who was that Hood was not Hood what was the D-back that they got for that he caught that interception.
Hodges.
Yeah, and they call that old stupid call on him, man. That was what they call
he hooked him. He had his arm around his waist. So they gonna call that. I saw it. It was subtle, but I saw it. But like on this play right here, I see this one on like with Will Shepard. Will Shepherd getting a hit to his psyche. Like right now, he's saying, "My bad, I dropped the ball." But really, the dude had his arm. The referee right here. The dude had his whole left arm, and he could only put his right arm out to try to catch the ball. There's a reason why he only got one hand on it, because the dude hold on to his other hand. Like this supposed to be a pass interference too, and they didn't call it. So yeah, we've been getting beat a lot. But to go back to the shallow situation, was it a stupid penalty? Yes, it was. But I'm gonna tell you what it did. That 21, Shallow hit him hard on the sideline, and then he came back and flipped him on his head. Oh, his homeboy talking stuff to him. His homeboy from his hometown, his teammates, they saying, "Oh, Shallow did you dirty twice on the same play," and that defense know that too. Right. So when you got your guy back, and they like, "Oh," it's like with Shador. When Shador was at school, he knew Shallow was there. So anybody want to get and talk some trash, bring some heat. Oh, Shallow finna show up sooner than later, and that's how that defense starting to feel. And we got Hill Green and we got Shallow. They finna show up sooner or later. Then what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
Right. And you know somebody else who's stepping up, man. I mean, he always played good, but I'm talking about this dude starting to give headaches too. I mean, this dude coming in like a torpedo. It's Cam. Cam coming in a torpedo and jokers, man. Like boom, head first.
Yeah. And Cam always been a firecracker. I say Cam is like I call him like the honey badger. The dude that played for the LSU and he had a nice career in the league. You know, I can't think his name, but you know what I'm talking about. They call him the honey badger. Yeah. Me, Cam is him. He got that same kind of fire. He undersized. I think the honey badger maybe had a little bit more speed, maybe, or a little bit more power. But that's who I think about. Like he one of them guys that's gonna scrap and fight. And I appreciate the fact that he didn't give up on himself and he kept fighting. Because you know, like he had to give his number, but a lot of people don't know this. His number was number 12. He had to get that up to Travis.
Right.
And then he got number 7. McClain came in and McClain was trying to get that number 7. Prime wouldn't give it up for him. So, you know, Prime started believing in it, you know. Mm-hmm. But Canham had some games where, like in the championship game when he was at Jackson State, Cam got stiff on real bad. I'm talking about a guy like one of them Derrick Henry stiff on. And you know, so it's a lot of stuff could have made him quit, could have made him say, you know what, man, let me go somewhere else where I can play and I don't got to worry about trying to fight for a spot. But he stayed in there, man. He stayed consistent. Now it's paying off for him, man. I think he reckon that get in the late round, his name might get called or he might get picked up free agency. If anything, I think somebody gonna give him a shot free agency. Like the somebody
in the chat was saying that Cam is gonna make his way to the NFL. He's right. He is making his way to the NFL. I agree with that young man who was in the chat. One thing they got to recognize about Cam is a good. He's not only a hard hitter, even though he undersized, but he's reading the defense very, very well. If everybody watching that, do you remember when we played Baylor? He told Travis, "Hey, come on this side, because Travis was on the other side of the field."
Yeah,
he waved Travis away. He waved Travis over to the other side. I'm talking about when it was overtime.
Yeah,
and he waved Travis over to the other side, and Travis got on the other side, and then Travis made that dude fumble.
Yeah, and in the last game when they were finna try to run that play again, with the same power, talking about how you got to switch with it. This is how offenses try to do it. They'll try to disguise it in different ways. This time they had the wide receiver going in motion. So they starting lining up where you got 2 wide receivers on each side of the ball. But then they're going to send the third guy in motion to bring it back to what they really want to show you again, like what they really want to have. But they're going to bring it over late. So maybe the defense will get low to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, he like I say, he doing real good. I mean, that dude, he's smart. He play very smart. And he sees what's going to happen with that offense. That's real big, and he telling guys where to go and stuff like that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and when he did that, they called a timeout. The offense called a timeout, or the defense somebody called a timeout. So they're like, okay, Cam call it out, and now everybody see it. So let's regroup. You know what I'm saying? Let's regroup.
Yeah. What do you think about your boy Kamani? I heard they've been riding him, man. I heard they've been giving him a little. I want that kid to, I want him to succeed, man. But man, they were chopping him up the last game when who they used to get they lost the game against Georgia.
Yeah.
He was getting burned. He was getting burned a little bit, but a couple games before that, now he had a pick or he did all right a couple games before that. But this game, man, they were roughing him up pretty bad.
So I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I was there, but I was out there in the tailgate area, so I didn't get to see the whole game like that because I was, we got to move around. But I'll go back and watch it because I thought I saw him out there. I seen the guy. I was like, damn, that looked like McClain right there. But I wasn't for sure. And I heard they number one safety, cornerback, had got hurt. So there was it was a chance that he could play.
He got in.
Yeah. So I'll go back and see that and give y'all
a little bit. Yeah, he was getting burned up a little bit. But I hope he succeeds. Somebody else who's doing all right is Hankerson. He doing a little bit. I think he got if I'm correct, Hank got 700 something. I don't know if it's 700 something. He doing all right. He doing all right over there at
Oregon State.
Oregon State, yeah.
They
played San Diego.
Yeah.
San Diego. He was roughing them up.
Yeah, he been doing pretty. I seen that I was kind of down on him during the spring game, but once the season started, he been doing his thing. I've been giving his props. He has been doing his thing. Like that move for him was the best move out of all the running backs. I mean, Dylan doing kind of all right too, but I think that was the best move for him. He actually took advantage of his move.
Yeah. That was a good move for him. So we need Welch to come on back. I hope Welch can come on back. When they play Augustus, and of course he be starting, it seemed like it makes Dylan, Daylon or whatever his name is, they make him play a little better because he be trying to get some time in there,
Yeah.
But Augustus is the lead guy now, and then when Dylan Hayden get in there after he done sat down for a minute, he get in there, he run the ball a little better sometimes because he don't. What's the problem with Dylan Hayden? He waits too long before he hit the hole. He got to stop doing that. He just got to go. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes you trying to see what happened, but and then he'll run into a brick wall instead of trying to go around it.
Can we? All right. You were breaking up a little bit. Now I hear what you're saying with Dylan. My problem with Dylan is he don't break enough tackles. Now it is running backs like him that the guy I showed you earlier. I don't know if you was on. I showed a picture of a guy that went to the Rockson Redskins. I played ball with him at Alp, and I remember he was teaching one of our other running backs how to be patient. So a lot of running backs don't know how to be patient. It's hard for running backs to be patient. This guy right here. Like being patient, man, you got to trust your line and all that kind of stuff. And I think coming in here when we were trying to get our line together and all this kind of stuff, this ain't really a place where you can really be patient at the beginning.
Right.
You had to get what you can get.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I say Mika Welch. I mean, he gonna, he's playing hard, and I like how he playing. He gonna get better and better as time go. So once he get that hamstring ready, we should get in there. We should do some good things these last 4 games, man. I'm glad that was a beautiful weekend, man. We couldn't ask for anything better than that. Except for if Georgia would have lost to Florida, but that was still beautiful.
I don't know if I think I went out for a second. Y'all see this question right here while Cortez, he's saying you think both of our defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator will be here long term, be here next year. I think Livingston ain't going nowhere. I think he like it here. Coach Prime has even threw him an alley. Like when I step down, he probably gonna get the head coaching job. Like we lining it up for him to get the head coaching job. So Prime has already said that to try to keep him locked in. I don't know about the offense coordinator. I think Sherman is really old. Like he's already had his run in the NFL. I think he already had a place in Colorado because he coached at Denver for a while. So I think he like it there. So sometimes you get coaches that like it in that area, they willing to just stay because they're tired of moving.
You're 100% right, Tiger. Pat is like you said, he done had 20 years in the NFL. I don't see Pat wanting to go back to the NFL. He's happy where he at with those young guys. They listen. He ain't got to deal with the politics of the, being nice to the players. So they don't sit up here and be like, hey, I want this coach out of here. So you ain't got that with that college. And he got good players. So he loving it. He loving every last bit of that. And then you got Livingston. Livingston, I don't think he's, in a quick rush to go back to no NFL. I think he wants to be a head coach of a college. And when Deion leave from Colorado, I'll say maybe 4 years. I believe he's gonna give Seton them 4 years, and then I think he's gonna leave after that 4th year. Or if Juju come, he gonna leave after that year when Juju finish, and I think that's when he gonna walk away from it, because his son, the one that don't play, he might be going with his brothers to the NFL. So then he said he gonna expand.
He was talking about that. I seen the video talking about that. So they might be why they got Darius them doing what they doing. Darius might stay at Colorado.
Yeah, right. And the other one, what Darius is? Darius not. That's which one is the one? That's the one that's not the brother, right?
What you mean?
What's the one that be filming? He be talking a lot. And it's not the brother.
The one
you know what I'm talking about?
Darius is the one that film. He got his own reach to people.
Yeah, but you got another one, not the brother, not the one with the nice hair. The other little brother. I mean, the other guy. He not the brother, but he be doing a lot of filming. He be doing a lot.
Oh yeah, they did bring another guy in. I don't know who y'all. I don't know his name for you, but I know you did bring another guy in. Another
or
something.
Because he gonna expand. He's saying the brother saying he gonna expand Well Off Media. So if he gonna expand it, then he might go with his brothers to the NFL and then leave dude back to handle that. And then, like I say, he want to expand it. He might be sending guys to other teams and stuff like that to film and everything.
Yeah. I heard him talking about that. So I said, I wish them boys the best. I hope they gonna figure it out. And Prime ain't gonna let them do nothing crazy either. Prime gonna like Prime say, we're gonna keep the main thing now.
Right.
Because he got shoes to sell. He got to keep the spotlight on these guys that's in house. And like I said, like Jordan Seaton might become the face of some kind of shoes for big offensive linemen. He gonna want to pump that. And I don't understand why. And I'm gonna do a special about this. Now I want y'all in the chat, y'all help me out. But it's some guys that I feel like that should come to Colorado that didn't go. That I'm gonna target some of them guys like Nikhil, I think Harbor at South Carolina. I was telling him, I was like, bro, sign Coach Prime. He went over to South Carolina, and you got 10 catches on the year, 1 touchdown. This your second year in college. Like you 6'5", run like Jimmy, and you 6'5", and they don't know how to do the ball. You know what I'm saying? Or come over here and play DN. You 230, running a 4.3 at 6'5". Bro, if you don't come over, people don't even know his name right now. He went over to South Carolina, and man, but it's some more guys out here, and it's some high school guys the same way, like Sanders. He's the top offensive lineman, and he like top 10 in D line. I think he going to Tennessee or he going to Clemson or Georgia or something like that. Dude, your last name is Sanders, bro. What are you doing? Come here and pair up with Jordan Seaton and become a tandem, and y'all all over the news for the rest of your career in college football.
Yeah, I like that guy Cardi to come over there. For that guy Cardi to come over here. Yeah, I like that guy Cardi. What is it, Cardi Smith or Cardi? The one, the guy that came over with Juju to the Cincinnati game.
Oh yeah. He played offensive line for Cardi. Yeah, a lot of schools want him too. He played offensive line with Juju.
I like for him to come out. Cardi Smith, 6'6", 295 offensive tackle. I like for him to come over there with and of course, and then they also offered Juju's nose guard. I think it was his nose guard, his center. His nose guard, they offered him a scholarship, but he don't get out until 2026. He in class of 2026.
Yeah. Well, that school that Juju's at, I've been in that school twice. You can tell they got money. They got money. So they're doing a lot of recruiting there.
Mm.
What they're doing is they telling parents, like, look, come here. We're going to take care of your room and board. You're going to worry. They're going to put them up in a nice house. And they're going to try to help them get, like, NIL deals. But they stopped the NIL deals in Georgia right now. So I don't know how that's going to play out. But they doing stuff to make sure they got a good team. And so they're going to have a lot of players come through that school. That's another reason why it's great for us to get Juju. Because they got a wide receiver that's going to Alabama that's 6'5" or 6'6". So we still can get our hands on him. He's a senior.
Get that pipeline going like IMG, huh?
Yeah.
They need to go.
Now, once you get Juju in house, then this is what a lot of people ain't understanding. Once you sign Juju, and that, like, I understand how they do stuff to kind of give it a big splash, and I'm gonna hit on this because we were talking about this earlier, but a lot of USC fans are starting to kind of get mad or whatever with Juju. And if you know, like, since the season been going on, Juju done went to 4 visits to Colorado, and he canceled a visit. He's been going to Indiana, and he missed, I think, a visit with USC too.
Yeah.
So what you think?
Know something else, Steve? They better not miss out. Also, a lot of people ain't paying no attention to Dominique Ponder. The kid is 6'5", and what was that? That teammate of Deion Sanders brought that kid over there. What was
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed brought that kid over there, and that kid, I seen him a little bit of his game. It's not his game tape, but I seen some of his tape when he's working out. Man, that kid, he got more skills than Walter Taylor, who's 6'7". Walter's kind of like he just don't have it to me, But Dominique Ponder, man, that kid is 6'5", and he looked pretty good when he be throwing that ball, man.
I'm gonna say this,
not overlook that kid.
This spring, this is now they got to figure out where they're gonna play the spring game at, man. They might have to play the spring game in Denver at down in the Denver Stadium, because this spring is a crucial spring when it comes to what quarterback y'all finna vet to try to take CU to that next level.
Yeah.
And like the last 2 spring games we've had, they're gonna have to change the date or something, because we done had bad weather. And like from what I see with weather, it normally comes around the same time every year.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta have to change this, because this spring game, especially, we can't have. The first spring game it was snowing. Then the spring game it was a slush fest out there, all that rain and sleet, whatever. We gotta do this right, because we gotta see what we got this spring right here, man. Well, at quarterback for sure.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I hope we get that. Also, hope we get that that kicker. What was the guy who came and visited with Juju and them? He didn't come with Juju and them, but he was there.
Yeah. They kicked up 63-yarders and stuff like that.
Yeah, they say he kicked a 62-yarder. Forgot that kid's name. What was it? Can't remember his name offhand.
Bro. Y'all tripping. And Barry, I seen you said this earlier. Y'all talking about the quarterback from Texas. Now, look, I like the quarterback from Texas. To me, I say he looked like a taller, like he like a better Shador. Like he can throw the ball, he run like Shador. He like a better Shador to me. Like come out of high school, he like a better version of Shador. He a little taller, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all, this dude got 70 touchdowns. Y'all understand who Juju playing in the hardest league in Georgia. And Juju got 90 touchdowns. He a year up under this guy.
Right. Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand, this man got 20 more touchdowns than him, and he a year up under than him. So for y'all to say Juju is not as good as this guy, how?
No, I didn't say he wasn't as good as that guy. I'm just saying, they also chasing that other quarterback. They just not, locked in on just Juju. Keelan, what is it? Keelan Russell.
Yeah.
75. So now Juju reclassified. So of course he behind as far as age-wise, but that kid, he's very mature. I mean, I watched a lot of his game tape, and he's very mature, very accurate. And he gonna definitely be a monster when he get in there. He remind me a little bit of the Nebraska quarterback, very mature.
Yeah,
but like I say, he's a year, but he could have came out in 2026 if he wanted to.
Yeah, and look, I'm gonna tell y'all what I found out, man. And I'm a good judge of talent. Like, I mean, I can see people doing wherever. You can be talking somewhere. I can say, man, you need to be on the radio. I'm a good evaluator of talent. And I saw Juju play. I wouldn't never see Juju. I would just see my high school team play twice. The second time, Juju was a starting quarterback. And now I heard him. I was there to see Eric. He committed to Colorado, but he done transferred out. I was there to see him, and I ended up seeing Juju. I had the pleasure of seeing Juju. Now, this is what I saw. I saw this when I saw Kobe Bryant play. These dudes, they move at a different speed than everybody else. They can play, in their mind, they playing under control. A lot of guys got to play as fast as they can to keep up these guys, but they playing, they so far ahead of everybody else, they can slow down a little bit. You know how Michael Jordan said, you in the zone and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's like these dudes, they so talented. And my homeboy son is the same way. I told him, like, this dude got over 2,000 total yards this year. They just about to go into the playoffs. Regular season, that was his goal to get over 2,000 yards. He touched his goal. But I'm watching the dude, and him and Juju the same way. They play like they sitting down in the office, like about to have an interview. Yeah. But they on the field, everybody else breathing hard, everything, and they just under control, and they picking you apart. And that's what a lot of guys say, man, the game just was so much faster when I got to the next level. These guys have already made the game slow down for them. So they ready for the next level. Now, I was talking to my homeboy about reclassifying his son. I'm like, yeah, you going to reclassify? You know, that's his son, so he don't want to get him hurt. He's like, man, I don't know, man. I'm like, bro, we done talked about it so many times. He ready. Look how he doing the upperclassmen. He making the upper. My homeboy son played in the All-Star game, first time in history. The freshmen beat the sophomores. You know what I'm saying? So sophomores out there, and these all-star sophomores. So these ain't just know anybody. These the all-stars. And every time he was on the field, he scored. And that's how it is with Juju. In the playoffs, Juju scoring like 5 touchdowns a game in the playoffs. That's the best you got to offer, and he's still getting it done. And he ain't even in his senior year yet.
Right.
So
that's Juju that I was watching a video, and he was 15 years old. Man, this dude, and it was a couple NFL players there, and they was looking at him, and it's like, man, how old that guy is? He's like 15, man. He's like, they was like, man, this dude gonna be a monster. He was throwing the ball way down the field, man. At age 15, you know, that dude got a bullet. He got a bullet, and then his skill set is like, man, just perfect. I mean, he got all the technique down, you know, and remember, he also got, you know, Shador's quarterback trainer. That's who trained him too, you know. So
and see, that's another reason why I feel like he's going to Colorado. You've signed up with a guy, and I'm glad you brought that up. Barry, you got to be on the show more often, man. You be in some stuff that, see, like I had this picture already queued up. I ain't showed it yet. So this is the quarterback coach right here that you're talking about. He trained Shador and Cam Ward. Both of these guys.
And he got the Virginia Tech quarterback too, and Juju was of course.
Kyron Drones.
Yeah.
So, but these two right here, his bell cows right now. Both of these boys in the limelight right now. He might have 2 quarterbacks in college playoff. So Lincoln Riley had the leg up on Colorado because, you know, he supposed to be the quarterback whisperer, whatever. You know, he done got a lot of guys get the Heisman. But now Colorado has Coach Darrell, and Coach Darrell right now got 2 guys doing it on the high level, and the third guy that's doing it on the high level too. But he got 2 guys at the top of the game. So now USC, what they had, it don't matter no more. Okay, I can go to Colorado and get NIL deals and all this kind of stuff and be a household name, and I'm going to still have me a quarterback coach that's going to work with me with my skills.
Hey, that quarterback coach just blew up. He about to blow up because he got like 4 top quarterbacks. I mean, like I say, Kyrie Jones from Virginia Tech, even though Virginia Tech is not really doing great, but that boy, he tough too. But then you got, like you say, got 2 of the top that's out there. You know, Cam running up for Heisman, trying to get that Heisman. Then you got Shador, and then you got Juju coming up. So it's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks gonna be chasing after this guy. It kind of remind me of when what's his name? Tim Grover got Michael Jordan. You know, when Tim Grover got Michael Jordan, he started getting everybody. He got caught. He got Scottie Pippen. He got Kobe Bryant, and he just started getting them left and right, all them players. You know, once he got Jordan. So it's kind of the same thing here.
Yeah, and this is the thing about with Juju. So Juju been wearing Coach Prime's shoes. He got a deal after he came out here. He got a deal, just like Farrakhan. Farrakhan, another guy. I mean, I don't know where Farrakhan got the deal from, but now he got a cologne deal. You know, so this is the thing. Coach Prime, everybody want Coach Prime. He the hottest name out right now. Him and LeBron.
That's true. You know, and Juju had got like 4 NIL deals after he had left Colorado. I think after that second visit.
Yeah.
You know, he started getting NIL deals left and right. See, they got to realize, man, with them 2 point, not only you got Coach Prime, and he had a lot, he know a lot of people because, you know, he had the trade card where he was with a lot of stuff already then. You know, he's very popular. And then with them 2.7 views, man, everybody, all type of business want to get a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They want to get them commercials. They want everything to do with that 2.7 because them TV ratings, that's, you know, people get to, you know, see their brands, you know, they can get a commercial with or whatever. But that's just business. So Prime got all the he got them NIL businesses ready, man, right now. When he first came in, he didn't have it like that, but now he do.
Mm-hmm. And what you hear about Miller Moss, the quarterback at USC, what have you heard?
You haven't heard nothing. And then I believe that Lincoln Riley gonna be on the hot seat if they keep losing maybe 2 more games. Yeah, they in trouble. He in trouble.
Hey, Boosie thought I was crazy when I was saying this. I said that he was on the hot seat. I told y'all Coach Saban won't step down. Because I knew Nick Saban had that paper bag money. So with paper bag money, you can pay people up on the table. But now when Texas can give boys Lambos and all this kind of stuff, that paper bag money don't act. When they can give money over the table, when you don't got to worry about nobody getting caught. Paper bag money, you can still get caught and lose out on stuff.
Yeah, Nick Saban left because NIL came in and he was like, "Oh, I can't compete with this." He said he losing players left and right. He saw it coming. So he said, let me walk. He said, "I'm done." Because you know that back then also they had where you couldn't transfer like that and play right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and that was like back in my days, man. I couldn't transfer from Ball State and go play nowhere else. I would have had to sit out a year.
Hold on. You said something now. You said Ball State. Don't tell me you was at Ball State when I was at Ball State.
I was at Ball State 91-92 with Chandler Thompson. I wasn't there when they beat UNLV. I mean, when they lost to UNLV by 1 point at the buzzer. I wasn't there then.
Was you there when Paris McCray? Was you there when Whitlock was there?
When who was it?
What's my name? Yeah, Jason Whitlock, Fearless.
No. I don't know what year was Jason Whitlock there. I don't even know what year he was there. No, I was there 91-92, maybe. I don't know, but I didn't know no Jason Whitlock. A little crazy stuff.
Hey, Prime Time Buff Nation. Hey, appreciate the 10. Hey, my bad, y'all. It's hard for me to see this, man. My light on, man. But what's going on, old friend? Hey, appreciate the super chat. Hey, we in here rocking, man. We just having fun, man. Barry jumped on tonight. Y'all know Barry, he got these deep pockets, man. He leaned to the left.
Nah, I ain't got a deep
pocket. Man. He leaned to the left, man. Hey, he winning all these bets, man. He been saying, see, you was going to run the table. And we just trying to get in where we fit in. I'm trying to help y'all get blessed, man. I'm trying to bring some of this knowledge to the panel so y'all can pick up what he putting down.
Where that promo at tonight? What happened to him?
And y'all on the weekend, promo get missing, man. Promo get that check on Friday, man. Sometimes, we gotta have a fire promo, man.
Yeah, promo. You be cracking me up. I started with y'all when you was driving the truck. You was doing it in the truck. I was with you then.
Yeah. I have fun in the truck, man. And I keep telling y'all this right here. The story keep changing. they talking about the guy Russell. They saying his mom this summer was negative on Twitter about Coach Prime. Like she don't want her son playing for Coach Prime.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what I've been hearing. That's why I kind of marked them off. And y'all go watch that game with last year when DeSoto played against Duncanville. That's who my man Russell played for, Duncanville. Go watch that. Hey Warren.
What's it on, Big Tiger? Chef Jerome? Man, salute, one love, man.
I think you got me.
Oh yeah, background.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, we got feedback.
I hear double feed.
Hey, I'm gonna mute you, dog, but cut me off if you got me on YouTube or anything, so we won't get that feedback, Warren.
He got to kill one of his links. Take off one of the links.
Yeah. But yeah, so if y'all go watch that game though against Duncanville against DeSoto, that's like they rival school. Now that number one receiver, he was suspended for the first half for whatever reason. I don't know why he was suspended. He didn't play. But my man against top competition, he kind of shrunk a little bit. I mean, I get you. You didn't have your number one guy, but I mean, he had a bad night. He was like about maybe 50% on his passes. And you can kind of tell the team was kind of like they didn't want to quit on him, but they were kind of quitting on him. Like, man, bro, you can't get it done tonight. We need you right now. You ain't getting it done. Hey, Warren, we got you back.
Am I crispy?
Yeah, you good. You good.
Yes, sir.
See, I wanted to mention a few teams that let's talk a little bit about the playoffs. You know, that to try to get Colorado in. I'm just gonna mention a few. Like I said, I already see Oregon, Boise State, Penn State, SMU, and Washington State. They ain't got no more tough games. They're gonna get in. That's 5 right off the bat. And you know that the 4 top conference winners, they automatically get in there. You got Miami, they don't got no losses. They got 1 tough game left, and that's against Syracuse. You got Indiana, they ain't got no losses, and they got 2 tough games left, which is Ohio State and possibly Michigan. Then you got Notre Dame. They got 1 game, tough game left against Army, but they'll beat Army, so Notre Dame gonna get in there. Then you got BYU, don't got no losses, and you know that you could say they got 2 tough games, but it's kind of shaky. But you got Kansas and Houston that can possibly. I don't think both of them gonna beat them, so they're gonna be a walk in the park to get into the conference championship because they got a bye game. They can lose 1 game and they still go into the championship. You got Texas with 1 loss. They got 1 tough game left against Texas A&M. So one of them 2 gonna lose, and that'll knock them out the way because Texas A&M got 1 loss. They both got 1 loss.
Yeah, so knock yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got Clemson. Got 1 loss. They got 2 tough games.
Clemson just got beat.
Yeah, but they only got 1 loss mainly. But they got 2 tough games left, which is Pitt and Virginia Tech.
No, well, Clemson got they got 1 loss in a conference. They got 2 losses overall, and they got blew out both times. Yeah,
see, but you can have 2 losses overall, but you can't have 2 losses in conference. So your chances are just basically diminished if you got 2 losses.
You just got the conference championship game. You ain't talking about the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right.
I'm talking about the playoffs. Like if you got 2 losses in your conference, it's very slim that you're gonna make it. But if you got 2 losses just overall, because Alabama got 2. What they got? Alabama got 1 loss in conference, but I think they got 2 losses total. Alabama got 2 losses. Ole Miss got 2 losses, and they still in the runnings for the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're not in conference. Both of them games are not in conference. They got 1 loss in conference.
No. Both Bama games are conference. Because
how is it possible? How is it possible for them to make it over Colorado? Then they got 2 losses in conference because their schedule is tougher. You know, Ole Miss and Alabama.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So hold on, let's do this right here, and Warren, help us keep track of this. So, give us the 4 you think is a lock right now: Oregon, right?
Me? Okay.
Well, I'm saying you keep track of this, Warren. You keep track of
Okay,
this.
I got you.
So Barry, you saying Oregon is the number 1 seed, right? They're locked, right? You thinking they're locked?
No, I'm saying it like this. You got 5 teams, 6 teams really. You got 6 teams don't have really nobody to play. If you look at the rest of their games, they ain't playing nobody that can possibly beat them. You got Oregon, which ain't got no losses. They ain't got no more tough games left. Boise State, they ain't got no more tough games left. Penn State, SMU, Washington State. And now you got Notre Dame got a game against Army, but I don't see Army beating them. So that's 6 teams right there.
Okay.
So wait a minute. I heard Oregon. I heard Boise State. I heard Penn State.
Penn State.
I heard Notre Dame.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold Penn State off. Hold Penn State off. Because Penn State go down the totem pole.
Huh?
Look, Penn State in the Big Ten. Look, you got Oregon, you got Ohio, you got you got Oregon, then you got Indiana, then you got Ohio, then you got Penn State. So Penn State 4 on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Conference.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, it also depends on how many teams they're gonna take from the conference. It's hard to say. But like I say, I see them 5 right there.
So,
you got Washington State and Notre Dame.
And so let me add to that, because of the move that Colorado's making, the powers to be is gonna move that around. Now, initially, they said that we'll do this for so many for Big Ten, we'll take so many from SEC, and we'll take from these other conferences, maybe one. Depending on where you at, ACC may get to, but because of the way the pieces are moving and the value that Colorado brings puts them at the table a little bit now. So they will cut out. Yeah, I know we said 3, but we're not doing 3 for your conference this time around.
Yeah, I got you. So all right, hold on. Let me do this right here, y'all. So let's try to make it simple. So for ACC, we got Miami and we got SMU, both of them undefeated, right? Now SMU done lost 1 game.
Yeah.
So Miami is undefeated. So we're gonna give Miami the nod for the ACC, right?
Right.
Yep.
That's 1 spot. And let's just do this right now, Jeff, because that's how I set up right now. For the Big 12, we got 1. That's BYU. They the only undefeated team in the Big 12, right?
That's correct.
Right.
So that's 2 slots. Now, when it comes to the Big 10, you got 2 guys that's undefeated. You got Oregon and you got Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
Who are we gonna get a nod? We gonna get it at Oregon or we gonna give it to Indiana?
I'm gonna go with Oregon.
All right. So
let's put Oregon, yeah.
Let's put Oregon in the Big 10, right? Now we go down here to the SEC, which is looking.
Oh yeah, hold that for a second, Tiger. Oregon don't have no tough game law. Indiana got a tough game against Ohio State still left. So yeah, he right. Oregon.
All right. So now when you come to the SEC, Georgia is the front runner right now. They got Georgia as the front runner. You got Texas A&M behind them. They still got to play against Texas.
All of them got 1 loss too. But remember, Texas and Texas A&M got to play each other. And Georgia got to play Tennessee, number 7 Tennessee. And they got to play number 19 Ole Miss.
That conference. You remember that's one thing they were saying. So them small schools that went out, they gonna make sure they got a spot, right?
Yeah.
So we're going with Georgia for that SEC.
Yeah, Georgia for SEC.
Okay, so we got Georgia, Oregon.
I don't know if Georgia gonna beat
BYU and Miami, right? So far, right?
Yeah, that's 4. And then the only outside we know for sure right now, and from a smaller conference, is Boise
State, right?
All right. So next team we'll put in here that should make it is Notre Dame. And you agree with that, Barry?
Yeah, Notre Dame. I don't agree with Georgia because Georgia got 2 tough games left, man. They got number, like I said.
We're using this hypothetically, so I guess that's what I'm on.
Yeah, we got to put somebody from the SEC in that spot. We just gonna put somebody.
Well, who you want to go with? That don't matter to me.
let's do Georgia because that's what they got on right now. They got Georgia's number 1 right now. So they put
all right.
Georgia number 1. All right. So we got that's 6 teams we got.
Yeah.
We got Georgia, Miami, Oregon. What else?
We got Georgia, Miami, BYU.
BYU.
We got Oregon.
And then we got
Notre Dame.
And
yeah.
All right. So that's 6, right? So how many more slots we got? We got 6 more slots.
6 more. Yep.
Yeah, you got 12 total.
So all right. So they go back to the Big Ten, and let's put Indiana in, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now we go back to the ACC. You think gonna get in? Clemson's number 19 now, or you think SMU
Clemson's out? Clemson's out. Clemson's out.
You think all right? So SMU
they out of that now.
All right. So SMU they rank number 13, so they might be out too because Ron was saying if you ain't inside the top 12, you ain't getting in.
Well, you still got.
Let's say ACC for next one. Let's go to SEC
All
right quick.
SEC. All right, go to the SEC. All right, so what they got next for the SEC? We got if Texas A&M beat Texas, they'll have that number 2 spot.
That's whoever wins that game.
Yeah,
will be at that number 2. So we'll just say AM Texas A&M / Texas.
Yeah,
for that spot.
Texas A&M right now they're on the top of the chart.
Okay, so then we'll just go with Texas A&M.
All right, so that's 7 schools now.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
8. That's 8.
It's 8 schools.
So we chose Indiana from Big Ten.
Yeah,
yeah.
All right. So
now let's go to the ACC again. Who's other than Clemson? Who I know it's another team in. We said SMU.
Yeah. So
I think the conference. So I'm looking at it from a money standpoint at this particular time now. After you get past those 6, or you get to the, when you start to go into the ACC, what are they going to bring to the table, far as viewership and all of that? Am I willing to? I mean, because we got one loss too.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna say this right here, and this is a lot of people don't forget about this. SMU used to be the Pony Express back in the day. They used to run the table, y'all. They used to be when they could pay up on the table, and they would just give them a slap on the wrist. So now it's back to old business as usual for them again, because they got oil money. So they might make a run again, y'all. So let's put SMU in there.
Okay.
They might be that team out there. So that's the 2 teams out of the ACC. They done. Right.
SMU 8-1, and they ain't got no more tough games lost, so they're gonna win out too. So yeah, I say for sure, yeah, they're gonna get in there.
All right, okay. So another school we might have missed out on. So Army, what we gonna do with Army? They undefeated right now. They might lose Notre Dame, but if they only got 1 loss, y'all think they gonna get in?
Nah, they gonna lose to Notre Dame. They're gonna be out of there. But Washington State gonna get in there. They ain't in a conference, and they ain't finna play.
Okay, so help me understand now at this point. Washington State is what conference? Big Ten?
No
okay, so they're independent. Notre Dame, we already got Notre.
They're the Pac-12, I thought.
No, Washington State, I don't think they're in a conference. Them and Notre Dame. Let me see.
I know Notre Dame is independent. I think Washington.
No, Washington State, they're the Pac-12.
Washington is not in the conference. Washington State is not in the conference.
Yeah, Washington State and Oregon, they're in the Pac-12.
Let me see.
They're the only 2 teams.
I thought Oregon went to Big Ten.
No, Oregon, but Oregon State. Oregon State.
Okay, I got you.
Oregon State and Washington State, they're the only 2 teams that stayed in the Pac-12. But they rank number 20 right now. I don't think they're gonna get to that top 12 spot.
Who are you talking about? You talking about Washington State?
Yeah, they rank number 20 right now.
No. So I think you now have to go back and shop in our conference now.
Yeah, you're right. Washington is in Pac-12.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna say this: if Ohio is ranked number 3, I think Ohio or Penn State, one of them gonna get in.
I mean, Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State or Penn State. I think both of them are still inside the top 10. One number 3 and one number 6. I think one of them gonna still be in here.
Yeah, I think it's going. I mean, Penn State. You know, they ain't got no more tough games, but Ohio State. Let me see who they play. Ohio State got 2 tough games left. They got to play Indiana, which is number 13 ranked, and then they got to play Michigan. So I can see Indiana might needs to beat Ohio State.
Look, and I'm gonna say this right now, y'all. Maybe I heard it first.
So we got 8. We got 8 slots filled. We got to fill 4 more slots, right?
Yeah. So you put
Now
on.
you being a businessman, those 4 slots can be manipulated.
They can. You're right.
Yeah.
They can. I mean, they did it last year with Florida State, and it ain't like it can't be done. And then So let me say this: you got players or players that are always talking about sitting out conference bowl or bowl games now. You know what I mean? So that may play a big part in us getting in there. So let's just say, for example, we go 10-2, but we can't get into that big. We can't go to the Big 12 championship because the other team's record was better than ours
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Iowa State went out and we went out. They still
And BYU wins the championship, and they end up going to playoff. If I'm a businessman, I'm looking to see how I can move around getting Colorado in there since they finish out.
I got you. All right, so hold on. We gonna get to Colorado, y'all. We're gonna get to it.
Okay.
So hold on. So how many slots we got filled up? Did we put Ohio in?
We got 4. We got to fill 4 more slots. Unless we gonna put Ohio in there, then that'd be 3 more slots.
All right, so put Ohio in there because Ohio got a big fan base.
Okay.
In there.
I got Ohio State getting beat by Indiana. If they get beat by Indiana, they're not getting in.
Okay, well, if they don't get in, then Penn State because Penn State gonna have 1 loss.
Right, so Penn State will get that. They got a loyal fan base, and they got a good following, and they're a brand name. So I'm going Penn State over Indiana.
Yeah, okay. Penn State don't have Penn State don't play Indiana, but you're right over Indiana. But Penn State don't have Penn State don't have no more tough games left either.
Okay, so
I'm gonna take my chances with Penn State instead of Ohio.
Okay, yeah. So
exactly.
So we got 3 teams represented out of the Big 10. They gonna like that. So the Big 10 they closed off, right? Boom, they done. So now we got 3 spots left, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 spots left. So they go back to the SEC. And a team about the SEC that I want to bring up, I didn't say nothing about them because I'm waiting till this time. The SEC gonna be mad if they don't only get the 2 teams in. So
we bring in Texas. No. Texas lost. Well, it depends on who wins that. So Texas
I got you.
Okay.
So, Tennessee, they rank number 7 right now. They behind Texas, but if Texas lose again, they done. So now you're gonna have Georgia, Texas A&M, and Tennessee in represent the SEC.
So we got 2 more slots. So now we got 2 more slots.
You got Tennessee, got 2 tough games left. They got to play Georgia and they got to play Vanderbilt. I got Georgia. Look like they're gonna beat Tennessee.
So you think you're gonna put Vanderbilt in there?
Huh?
So you're gonna put Vanderbilt in? You think Vanderbilt gonna run the table?
Man, that's a tough call. That's a tough call, man. That's a real tough call. But I see Tennessee losing this Georgia, and they might lose to Vanderbilt, man. Vanderbilt just smacked up. Well, Auburn ain't nobody, but Vanderbilt, they've been doing all right.
Well, okay, well, let's say this: if Tennessee loses Georgia, then Texas loses Texas A&M, then LSU gonna move up. They 14 right now. They'll move up into the top 10.
And LSU got 2 tough games left. They got to play Alabama and Vanderbilt.
I mean, I got you. So that's what I'm saying. Are we gonna put Vanderbilt? Because Vanderbilt is the only team that got to play 2 more ranked teams that can move up into that top. I heard somebody say that. I don't know who said that. Somebody said Vanderbilt is their dark horse come out the SEC.
They can.
I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going to stick with Tennessee for right now.
Yeah. So put Tennessee in there. Boom, lock it. All right. So that's the 3 out of the SEC. So now we got 2 slots left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is what I think they're gonna do. This is what I think they're gonna do. Because honestly, this would be a good look for all these military schools. I think if Army only had 1 loss, I think they're gonna put Army in there for all these military schools to finally get some representation in the college playoff. This the closest they're gonna get to get. They gonna just put them in there for the first round, and they get smacked up. They get smacked up. But you're gonna have all the military folks gonna watch this because you got to give the military some love too. Like this might be the only time they gonna
That
be.
sounds good. That sounds good. That
That's
sounds
true.
fair.
All right. So
I'm
now
with that one.
1 spot left. You know who I think gonna get that last spot? The most viewed team in the country.
Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a way in. There's a way in for them.
But
That viewership holds a lot of weight, man. I'm sorry. The ratings hold a lot of weight, bro.
But I think we would have to do it like this, T. So if I was so if Colorado win all 4 their games that's left, and Iowa State win all 4 their games, even though it's a tie, of course, Iowa State got the better chance to make it to the conference championship. But like you said, that politics might get Colorado over Iowa State into the NCAA playoffs. You're right. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, that's the only. I mean, if indeed they don't play for the championship, if they play for the championship, they're gonna pick them off of GP. Win or lose, it don't even matter. Win or lose.
I was telling Tiger how that works when it comes down to, let's say Colorado wins out and Iowa State wins out. That's a tiebreaker. So the way they work that, the tiebreaker is that they look at the 2 teams that beat them, which is Texas Tech and Kansas State University. So basically what they do is like whoever has the highest rank at the end of the season. So right now, Kansas State has the higher rank than Texas Tech. But let's say Kansas lose the rest of their games, which they probably won't. Even if they lose 3, and then Texas Tech only loses against us and they win the rest of their games, there's a good chance that Texas Tech might finish higher as far as the rankings than Kansas State, and then we would make it into the playoffs. So that's how that works. But I wanted to make a sure thing if Iowa State lose against Kansas State or Kansas or whoever, because Kansas and Cincinnati and Kansas State, one of them can beat them, and I believe for sure one of them is going to beat them.
So Iowa State has to go against Cincinnati and Kansas State.
Kansas State.
Oh, this is an old list right here. Let me.
They still got to play. They still got to play Utah, Kansas, Kansas State, and Cincinnati. Those are the 4 games they got left.
Right, and I believe Cincinnati gonna give Iowa State some problems.
You got 3 of them that's gonna possibly give them a problem. Look at Kansas only lost to Kansas State by 3 points, and then you got Kansas State. So them ain't no pushover team. So they're gonna get tired.
Well, I'm thinking Kansas State gonna do some fouls and not win to keep us out.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking the same thing.
So I don't want to depend on Kansas State for nothing. I ain't depending on Kansas State for nothing. But I think Cincinnati got too much heart and too much class to just throw a game. You know what I'm saying? They want to win out.
Man, I was thinking the same thing about Kansas State.
So I'm hoping I'm hoping before they even get to Kansas State that Cincinnati hand them another loss. That's my hope.
I hope one of them, at least Kansas or I know Utah ain't gonna beat them. Not with the rookie quarterback. He just ain't ready yet.
So this is the only thing that can throw a monkey wrench in all the stuff we said. If they end up giving Oregon, Ohio, Penn State, and Indiana in because they all ranked inside the top 12.
Yeah.
They end up giving Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama, or whichever other SEC, if they end up giving them 4 schools, that'll kick Colorado out, and that'll kick Army out.
I don't think they're gonna give them 4 schools. I just
That's what the SEC was saying they wanted. And they were
Right.
like,
So SEC, if they go to crying, it all depends how much weight. It all depends how much weight they carrying right now. Are they carrying the same weight that they was carrying in previous years, or have Colorado shifted the power a little bit where they're not carrying that kind of weight as before? And that would be, I guess, that would be revealed when when it comes to the table. So at the least, if we don't make it to the Big 12 championship, we'll get to find out how much weight Colorado has when it comes to getting in that playoff, because I believe that them guys at the top is somebody gonna be unhappy, and it looks like it's gonna be SEC.
yeah.
yeah, a lot of them gonna be knocking each other heads off. And
Right.
like I said, if Colorado win out, they finishing still in the second, in second place, even though it's with Iowa State, they still finishing in second place. And that might not, I guarantee you, man, they looking at them TV ratings, 2.7 million, man. They is not finna let that pass with all that money just to pick 4 SEC teams.
Yeah,
Right. So yeah, it looks like SEC is going to be the ones who going to be crying, and you're going to hear a little bit about it in the media. I don't know how much of it, but it's going to come out. Meaning, and it's showing that CU is carrying some weight now.
Yeah, they carry a lot of weight. They're 2.7 views. They views is higher than the SEC, man. Them top teams, they show the views, man. At 2.7, they beating out the SEC team and the ACC in the views, man. That's a lot of money.
And we finna get more because we rank now, and we play in the middle of the day now. So now our views finna go out the roof. Now we finna get back up to them 8 million and 10 million like how we were last year. So it's y'all. When they say when it's up. Hey, we finna run the table, y'all, and set the world on fire like how we did last year. We started off at the beginning. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what my legendary coach told us at App State. He said, "Don't matter how you start, it matter how you finish. It matter how you finish." Last year we got off to a good start, but we finished wrong. This year we got off to a rough start, but now we finna finish strong. When you finish, well, you get a lot more hardware at the end of the season.
I mean, think about it. All the awards are coming our way. You got the Heisman. What other awards that out there that Travis gonna get? I mean,
best quarterback.
They got Travis. They got Travis on a Heisman tour, man.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna get the most player.
If Cam lose a game, I can't see him not winning it though. If he don't lose a game for the rest of the year, man, it's gonna be tough for Travis.
Prime getting coach of the year. I mean, you got all of this going on, and then they just a show. Colorado's a show, man. It's like back in my day, everybody couldn't wait for the Lakers to come in town.
Yeah, late show.
Yeah, man.
Coach of the year for sure.
Yeah. So look, y'all, a lot of people saying, and somebody like Pac-12 don't have a conference this year. Hey, I don't know what they got, but this is what I know. I'm looking at ESPN right now, and they saying the Pac-12 has 2 teams in it. And I remember when all them teams left, they had to go through a lawsuit situation because they were saying the money that they was leaving, that Washington State or Oregon were going to get all that money that was left on the other team's contract. So they are still in the Pac-12, and they talking about bringing some more teams from the Mountain West into the Pac-12 next year. So the Pac-12 is still a real thing. But the crazy thing about it is Washington State and Oregon haven't played each other. So I wonder the last game of the season, how these boys going to play each other.
No, they don't play each other. Washington State, who do they play last? Let's see. Washington State they ain't got no tough games left. That's it. I mean, all the 4 games they got left, or 3 games they got left, they ain't playing nobody that's tough.
Yeah. Oh no, but they got to play Oregon, dog. They play Oregon.
No,
No, I'm looking at the schedule right now.
Wow.
They play Oregon November 23rd at 4 p.m. And
You sure about that?
and they last game of the season against Wyoming.
Wyoming garbage.
Yeah, they just beat San Diego.
No, they don't play Oregon. They play Oregon State. That's why I said Oregon State is two different schools.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said Oregon State. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Oregon State ain't on that.
I'm saying they're in the same conference. That's what
Yeah, but Oregon State can't beat them.
But what I'm saying is, I was
Utah
like,
State.
listen to what I was saying. I said, are they gonna play each other? Because they're the only two teams in the conference. They ain't like neither one of them have a conference loss yet. So I was like, dang, are they even gonna play each other? And I said, well, they must gonna play each other last game of the season.
Yeah. Oregon out in the runnings for the playoffs.
Yeah, but see, Oregon State love to spoil. They'll love to beat Washington right now. They can play spoiler and knock the boys out. You know how it go.
Nah, I don't think Oregon gonna do much, man. They ain't doing nothing really. I mean, who they play? They play Idaho State, San Diego State, them little garbage teams. Purdue, man, they get beat by 50 points. Colorado State, you know what I'm saying? Them teams terrible.
Yeah. Now the only other thing that can throw all this stuff off what we saying, what happened last year with Florida State. With all these teams, if they star player get hurt, they not put them in the bowl game. If Miami winning and Cam Ward, Cam Ward, I'm not trying to put that on you, but if you get hurt playing against Syracuse, they not put Miami in. Well, if you win your conference game, you're gonna get in there if you're the top team. But if you're in that second layer of on the committee, when the committee got to decide, and if your quarterback hurt, you ain't getting in.
Yeah, that was sad what happened to Florida State last year. Hey, you know, Cam was actually supposed to go to Florida State. You know, after he entered the draft and then he decommitted, but they didn't wait for him to see what was going to happen with him. They went on and got that the Caucasian kid, and shit. That's how Cam ended up at Miami. But he was supposed to go to Florida State.
Yeah, they got the Samoan kid. They got the DJU.
Yeah,
got out at Clemson. Then he went to Oregon State last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big DJU, big boy, 5-star coming out of high school. He can't get right though. He can't get right. I hope he go buy him a house with this money he got from Florida State, because this might be his last check.
Yeah, they ain't doing nothing over there. So you think Lincoln Riley gonna get the boon, huh?
Well, I think he's gonna go to the NFL.
Lincoln Riley?
I think he's gonna go to the NFL, be a quarterback coach, and just do that, or be an offensive coordinator in the NFL. Like, he gonna get paid still, and now he don't got to worry about all this flim foolery. He gonna always have a job being an offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what we were saying about Lincoln Riley, and I hope everybody see it now. Lincoln Riley is not a quarterback guru like everybody think he is.
He's not.
Look how many quarterbacks he done picked out of high school that he failed with.
Yeah.
He's good with quarterbacks that can run. They got big arms. He don't even know what he needs for his own offense. That's the scary thing about it. He keep trying to get Juju. Juju is not your style of quarterback. Juju is a pocket passer. You've won with guys that can run around and can throw the ball far. You supposed to be going for Bryce Underwood. You don't supposed to be going for Juju.
Right. Yeah, the Bears.
So let me ask y'all this: in the NFL, do they have out of conference? Yes, they do. I guess my point is, when they make their playoff, when they do their playoff for the NFL, are they basing it on conference play or just overall wins and losses?
Conference.
Yeah, conference.
They do our conference. Conference just get the first guys get in, kind of like how we doing right now. The first guys who won their conference, they get in first. Now it comes back to the guys that second and third in conference who end up getting the wild cards.
Yeah, every other conference besides the SEC, man. If you got 2 losses, it's very.
So that would have been a nice idea to have a wild card play for, like, for example, let's just say Iowa State and BYU end up going right to the conference, and Iowa State loses, but they have a chance to get back in if they could beat us, provided that we go out. Right? That would have been a nice little thing for some wild card play.
Well, say that one more time.
To get
Say
in,
that one more time.
to have Iowa State and CU play as a wild card to get into the playoffs.
But they don't do that. But that would be nice. I see what you're saying. That would be nice.
Yeah, that
but,
would be nice. That would be nice. That would be a nice little.
Yeah.
That way you eliminate the complaining of conferences.
Yeah.
That's just like the NBA where they got the play in or whatever. You know, that's yeah. If they bring that in, they might bring that in the future.
Yeah. That'd be good right there. That would be good.
That would be it'll be fair, it'd be nice. And then nobody could really cry about the politics that's involved in it.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be pretty hard to really complain. You know, people gonna complain anyway, but you know, it won't. We could say, okay, Iowa State beat us fair and square, or CU beat Iowa State fair and square, so they deserve a spot in that playoff.
Yeah.
Oh, they saying USC gonna send Notre Dame home.
Man, USC struggling. They ain't gonna send Notre Dame home. I mean, that would be nice if they beat them, but USC struggling hard.
Yeah, man. We talking to coach on the hot seat. You talking about they finna come in here and smack Notre Dame, man? You cut that up.
USC like 4-5 right now.
Yeah. Must be a USC fan.
Man, Notre Dame gonna be USC and Lincoln, like he say, Lincoln gonna be out of there, I think.
Oh, you talking about USC beat
LSU.
You know how long ago that was? That was almost in 2023, man. That was so long ago.
Man, USC ain't standing on nothing. They been getting spanked.
Yes, sir.
Like their last 3 games or something.
Yes, sir. Hey, I know they say keep hope alive, but that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
We looking real good, but I think on Army gonna get in here, y'all, and I think Colorado gonna get in here. Now Vandy might sneak up and get in here, but it's Alabama. I think Alabama fan base gonna be mad this year. Y'all had Nick Saban, y'all would get in, but if y'all had Nick Saban, y'all wouldn't have lost no damn Vanderbilt either.
Yeah. So Alabama, I guess that's who's gonna be really crying this year.
Yeah, Alabama,
especially if we get in, because you know, Alabama.
It's like
they got some haters over there, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, that Alabama
fan base is gonna be pissed. They gonna be hot, man.
Gonna be crying.
That Alabama LSU game, whichever one of them lose that game, they for definitely not gonna get in.
Yeah,
they play each other, and they both got well. Alabama got 2 losses. LSU got I think it's 1 loss, but
they got 1
2 losses.
They got
1 loss, I think. LSU.
Yeah, they lost USC.
But if they lose one of them, whoever lose that game, they for sure not going to the playoff.
And if Texas lose that game, how is Texas ranked number 5? How many games Texas lost? I thought they lost 2 games. They only lost 1. I
know Texas, both of them got a loss. I don't know how many got in conference. I know they both got a loss.
Texas lost to Georgia, so if Texas beat Texas A&M, they're gonna be crying. So
let me ask this chart that we're looking at, is that from AP or is that just a different poll?
Yeah, this AP.
So normally they come out on Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
the polls out. Colorado right now ranked number 21.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Normally they don't do it until Tuesday, so I wonder if this is a.
No, it's accurate because Colorado was number 23 at first.
I understand that, but I'm thinking that Colorado should be a little bit higher. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think so too. You're right. I mean,
right. So that's why I'm asking this. Just really
but for y'all to say that, who they supposed to be hired in?
Hey, look at. I don't like no
Look
white.
at look at I
Washington
was
State.
well. Let's go there then. Let's go there for a second.
All right. Because the
Um,
only team on
Army.
the list that got 2 losses over here,
or you got Clemson. You got Clemson ahead of them,
2 losses.
right?
Yeah.
But they should be down further than they should be ahead of them at least.
But look who Clemson lost to. They lost to 2 ranked teams. They lost to number 2 Georgia and number 25 Louisville.
Okay, but we only lost to 1 ranked team, and they got Kansas State behind us.
But I'm saying the 2 teams that Clemson lost to in the top 25, 2 teams.
Okay.
Hey, Washington State beat Texas Tech. I was looking at Washington State. They beat Texas Tech. That's it. I mean, they ain't beat
Who did
nobody.
BYU?
Washington State, man.
Who did BYU beat and that's ranked to be that high?
I think BYU just been winning out. They just been
Right,
winning.
but they I mean, so if we're dealing about wins and losses, then I would
State. They blew Kansas State out.
We should be higher than Washington State. That's automatic. We should be higher than Washington State. They barely beat San Diego State 29-26.
But how many
where's
games?
Washington
They
State?
lost 1 game. They lost to Boise State 45-24.
All right, so they only lost to 1 team on here that's high on the list.
Where's Washington State listed? Where are they at?
They all the way that one all the way right there, number 20. I think that's Washington State. Yeah, that's Washington State.
So they only lost to the number 12 team.
And Clemson ain't got no way. I don't see Clemson going anywhere near the playoffs. So if I'm them, I'm moving Colorado above Clemson because I like my chances of. I would prefer Colorado to have a seat at the table than Clemson because Clemson is not going to do it for me this year. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, and I'm moving them up. If we're being political about it, no, let me put CU up there so I can give them more of a shot and more me of a reason as to why I believe they need to make that one of those spots at the playoffs. I need them. I can't just leave them out. I'm missing out on money.
But it sound like you trying to do a charity though. You trying to do a charity.
You can call it what you want to call it. I'm calling it politics.
But
I'm trying to see CU. I'm trying to see CU. I'm trying to see CU on TV. Must see TV.
Yeah, you're right, man. Clemson might be out of there. You got Miami and SMU.
Yeah. So Clemson just gonna have to come to the drawing board next year. We give you a little bowl game here and there, give you a little play with the bowl game. But right now, Clemson is hitting on all cylinders, and you're not doing it for me this year.
But we didn't have Clemson in the playoffs. We didn't have them in the playoffs.
And Clemson,
I know you didn't have them, but I'm saying the help. If this the rankings, right? And we said rankings matter. To help CU's standability and credibility, I'm taking Clemson out of that spot, and I'm moving somebody else in that spot so I can get CU up there.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me answer the question one of y'all said.
Yes, sir.
BYU beat. So BYU beat number 13 SMU, and they beat number 22 Kansas. And they beat Kansas 8-9, and they beat SMU 18-15. So
no, we already had BYU. We ain't said nothing about BYU.
No, we asked them who they beat. Y'all. Somebody said who did they beat?
I did. I asked. I get why they there now. All I'm saying is,
and they beat UCF.
Well, they was gonna be there anyway, Tiger, because they got, even if they lose 1 game, they still in first place.
Yeah, but we were just saying like why they ranked so high? Like why? How did they get up so high? But I'm just showing. So they beat two teams that's ranked inside
Yeah,
the five right now, and
yeah, I
they
see it.
so that's why they up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Clemson down.
Yeah,
I'm
Clemson, I
putting them.
mean,
I'm putting them at 21. Putting if anything, I don't know nothing about Washington State, but I'm putting them after CU. Whatever I'm doing, I'm putting them after CU and putting CU above them.
yeah, I had Clemson got they got two tough games, man. They got number 18 right in front of them. Number 18 right there, that's Pitt. They got to play them. They got to play Pitt and they got to play Virginia Tech. So they ain't got no easy road to get into that playoff.
Now I'll tell you who somebody that might sneak. Pitt might sneak in there. They were jet undefeated. Pitt might be the team that sneak in.
Yeah, but that's who they got to play. Them two, both of them. So I don't think they're gonna win both of them games.
Yeah. Let me click on.
And what about Ole Miss? Ole Miss has been kind
Man.
of going down.
Ole Miss
They've
got
been-
two losses, and they got to play
yeah,
Georgia still. They still got to play Georgia. They out of there.
right. So I guess next week we'll be able to tell some more about this. But yeah, I see CU moving up in those rankings based on some of these the other games play out too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they're gonna pop each other.
other thing with Clemson, they got to play South Carolina last game. See, it's rival game. South Carolina would love to beat Clemson and knock them boys because they ain't ranked. South Carolina, they be playing spoiler. In your rival game, they might knock Clemson head off their last game. Yeah.
And if we beat, so if we beat Texas Tech real bad, I mean real bad,
No, I still
they're
don't
gonna have
think.
to drop Iowa State. They're gonna have to drop
No,
them.
well, as far as the playoffs, but as far as conference, like I say, man, it's going to come down to. It don't matter how much we beat them by. It's going to come down to who's ranked the
No, but
highest.
well, so that's what I'm saying. Texas Tech just beat Iowa State only
Right,
by 3 points.
right. But
Right?
Kansas beat us. Kansas State beat us rather,
This Saturday coming,
and they
and we
beat.
beat them, convincingly. Oh no, they're gonna have to move Iowa State down.
As far as the playoffs, yeah, but I'm talking about as far as
No, no,
conference. No, it don't work like that for conference. For
no,
conference,
not for conference. I'm talking.
no,
I'm just talking about for this
for the
particular
playoffs. Yeah,
this
you're right.
particular.
You're right. You're right. For the
Right.
playoffs,
Well, what I'm looking at in front of me right now. That's what I'm talking about. Right
they're
there.
gonna do that anyway because it's politics. Because that's what I'm saying, them 2.7 views. So, like you say, you're right. They definitely gonna look at that, man.
Oh no, we got to move. We can't have Iowa State over CU. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna wait till next week then. Leave it like it's right with the way it is. It's good the way it is.
But either way it go, we gonna be tied with them. But like you say, I mean,
Not in conference. I'm not even thinking about the conference. I'm thinking
right.
about
No
this poll right here.
playoffs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if we blow Texas Tech out, because how much did Iowa State beat Kansas by? That's a question. Let me see. Wonder how much did they beat them by?
Iowa State beat Kansas.
Yeah, they beat Kansas State.
No, BYU played Kansas State.
They ain't played yet.
Let me see.
They
I
ain't
thought
played
Iowa
yet.
State.
They ain't played
No,
yet.
they ain't played yet. They
Oh,
played.
that's right. They ain't played yet. That's right. So it also gonna matter how much how much the point spread on that is too.
Kansas State can kill it. If Kansas State beat them boys, it's over. We walking in that thing.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
easy. That's a cakewalk.
Yes, sir.
Right, but we already talked about K-State saying, "Nah, we're gonna lose because they hating." I mean, I know I know that's my conspiracy theory. I get it, but I'm on one today.
You know what? You might be right on that, man. They might have a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, they may be pissed. They may be pissed that they even, we even got a shot. And now this is the question I wanted to ask you, Tiger. And this is a what if. What if um what's the kid? Edward
Talking about Edwards.
yeah, Edwards. They
From Kansas State.
yeah, running back. What if he would have stayed, man? Where you think his stock would be at, bro?
It's hard to say.
Edwards.
Man,
Not all that great to me. I mean,
man, I'm just no, I know he does it, but I mean, just the
Oh,
fact that
okay.
he if he would have stayed here,
Yeah.
man, his grade, I think he would have been off the charts, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna throw this in here, Carl. I'm glad you brought that up. If you to stay here, the difference between him and these other running backs, he like Travis. Like the difference between these other receivers and Travis had the green light. So he probably would have got by 20 more touches.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever our
Yeah.
running back got right now, he probably had about 20 more touches. So he
went out.
Oh, there you go. T, where you at? We can't hear you. Can you hear? There you go.
Okay, yeah, you started to cook. You said he would have about 20 more touches, and then you went out.
All right. So he would have had 20 more touches than it because he like Travis. How Travis got the green light at wide receiver, he would have had the green light. Like Shadua would have been throwing to him. They said they had designed plays for him. So he would have got way more touches. And y'all remember at the beginning of the year when LeJante was dropping them balls and stuff with them pump returns? Oh, yeah. He would have got all them pump returns.
Yeah.
He would have got all them. So yeah, he probably would have been up there. I mean, I ain't saying no high but he'd have been the one like the next one up. Like next year, his NIL deal would have been on point. He would have been one of the top.
That's what I meant. I mean, far as being able to leverage his, I guess his what they call it. What's the word I want to use?
His star power. His name, image, and likeness.
Yeah, it's star power, but they call it a different name. Is his
rating or stock?
It'll come to me.
Yeah, I mean, if he did go to, if he would have stayed at Colorado, of course he would have.
Yeah, it'll come to me.
And everything, but they started to give him a little more touches over there at Kansas State. But
his brand, the name I wanted to use, his brand would have been just out throughout the roof. Let me say that his brand. Yeah, because he would have had so much support. He would have been Prime he could have probably went through some doors that Prime would have been able to help him with his brand too as well. Because he was already that guy that we was looking for this year before he left. We was like, oh man, he's finna come out and smash some stuff this year, especially with the line,
Speaking of them guys, man, you ain't even hearing from Alto. I ain't heard nothing from Alto. Anybody heard anything from him?
Yeah, Alto got 7 carries all year long.
Who, Alto?
Yeah, he only got 7 carries. That third game, he didn't touch the ball since then. He went to a team that already had 2 good running backs.
I don't know. That was crazy.
Yeah. Now,
that was his dad, though.
Here, y'all. Let me throw something out there. And I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say. And this is why I'm telling them, this is why this guy was looking like this weekend. Yeah, y'all hear me? I had these boys riled up this weekend. They were mad now. They were mad at you, boy. Now I had on a Georgia hat with a Florida hat on up under it. But this guy right here, big time. That guy right there, big time Georgia fan, right?
Yeah,
big time Georgia fan. I mean, I show y'all him in the picture. Where he at? Yeah. There you go, right there on the side, right there with the Georgia chain over to the right hand side. But it's a reason
right hand side.
I'm the one with the black shirt on with the chain over here on the far right.
I see him. I see him. All
right, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm looking at this schedule, y'all. Now, y'all tell me, Barry, you a betting man. A quarterback done threw 3 interceptions in 3 different games this year.
Yeah,
they got to play Ole Miss next. They ranked number 13 at Ole Miss. Then they got to come back and play Tennessee at home. Tennessee is ranked number 7. Then they got a game against UMass. We ain't worried about that. But the last game of the season, they got to play against Georgia Tech, a rival game. So, do you think Georgia Tech, Tennessee, or Ole Miss might have a chance to knock Georgia off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Tennessee, Ole Miss, man, that's a lot of tough games, man. You know, that's going to wear and tear on that body. And it's towards the end of the season, too. And somebody going to get hurt probably, too. And I think Georgia going to lose one of them games.
That's why them boys mad. That's why they shooting birds and stuff. Y'all laughing. They shooting birds. They mad at me now. They say, man, F Colorado.
Yeah. I had a question, T. On a different subject, man, with baby T.O., man. I mean, I was watching this kid in practice, man. This kid be just destroying. I know he was hurt, but I'm trying to figure out he ain't hurt no more. Why they ain't playing the guy? I mean, did he redshirt? What's up with him?
No, he gonna get. You have to understand, he got some eligibility, right? So let me say that he was hurt. So he was hurt during the time before he was hurt up until the time Omari Miller got hurt and Terrell got hurt. Those guys was you gotta understand, he came to the camp late too as well, but he got hurt. And so it wasn't no sense in rushing him. He gonna be able to eat next year. I mean, he gonna get all of his. He got all of his coming. All he got to do is sit back and learn and be a supporter. He gonna get to eat, and they're gonna make sure he eat.
Even if he redshirt, he still can play 4 games. You know what I'm saying? He still can play
and he still got an opportunity to play too. You know, we got right now we sitting on 13 games. I'm sorry. We sitting on 5 more games.
4 games.
No, 5. So we got a bowl game.
Oh, yeah, the bowl game. Okay.
Right. That's 5.
So let's say it like this right here. They might activate him knockout. Think about it. He had just came back off surgery. Yeah, everybody saying he was ready to go. But we've been seeing him at that practice. Practice is practice, but practice ain't the game. And the game is turning up a notch. Hey. So he was back. What game he came back when he could have actually played? We see that.
But remember, T, practice how you play. Prime says it all the time. That's why the guys be playing, because they practice like dogs and they play like that. You know, it goes into the game. It carries over to the game. He was killing in practice.
I understand your point, and we may still be able to see him play. But we don't know, even though he's practicing, we don't still know, is he fully got his wind under his feet under him. I think that was one of Shiloh's downfalls, because I believe he came back a little bit too early. Even though he came, because to me it's still a little fast. But Shiloh, this is last year, so he putting all his chips on the table right now. Look, I gotta make this work. I gotta make, I need film out there. I need tape out there. So it kind of backfired a little bit on him, even though I believe that he'll recover from it and redeem himself from it. But that's one of the things. That's one of the things of your last year, utilizing your last year, and Prime saying, don't be waiting. You better be trying to take advantage of your last year for all your seniors, because this is it. Ain't no more free money, ain't no more free food, ain't no more housing. You gotta make it count. You feel me?
Holding back a little bit. I seen him when he pushed the guy out of bounds, when normally he would go torpedo him. But he's favoring that forearm a little bit. But he's doing his best he can out there. But like I say, Stoudemire is not looking great out there. I mean, he be getting burned too a little bit here now.
So, we get it. But Stoudemire got some more time left on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So he can make a few mistakes and get it right by next year. So come out.
We're back, y'all. He was back out there full steam ahead at the Kansas State game, right? Or was it the Arizona? It was the Arizona game,
That
right?
was that Kansas State game, I think. Yeah, it was the Kansas State game because that's the game we lost and we was pissed off.
Yeah, but then that's when Miller broke his ankle. That's when Timmons went down, and that's when Travis got hurt. So the next game we were looking like, okay, he might play the Arizona game. We beat Arizona 34-7, so we really didn't need him that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the Cincinnati game, we kind of had that game kind of under control too, but Coach Prime knew we came up on a bye week. We come up on a bye. They let my man get fully healthy. Now we might see him. We got 3 more games left. No, we got 4 more games left. So
We got 5. We got 5 with the bowl.
Well,
So
yeah,
we bowl eligible.
yeah, with the bowl, but see, the bowl don't count again.
Right.
Your red shirt. So
Right.
now with these last 4 games, they might unleash him these last 4 games.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
I think
to put it,
I heard Prime mention that he wants to see he's trying to practice other players to see if he could move them in a little bit too. He didn't say it just like that, but it sounded like he's trying to bring in some more puppies that we have on our squad.
Are you right? That's why on the bye week they had that scrimmage. They had a scrimmage with all the guys that's not really getting a lot of time. I don't know if you saw it. They showed a video of a whole video of them practicing for a nice little minute or doing the little scrimmage. So he was getting a good look at all those guys to see who's who.
I go get was 17 out there, and that's why I feel like from the bubble, number 17.
Who was
the one that was playing both ways in the game? He played running back.
Talking about that Jordan? That ain't who was that?
That was
number 17.
He played wide receiver and DB, and they put him at running back during the spring.
Hodge.
Is that the one that Prime said that he got another Travis? Is that the one you talking about?
Yeah, Hodge. Yeah, that's the one that played running back in the spring game.
Yeah, I think
Isaac Hodge.
Yeah, Isaiah. You talking about Isaiah Hardage? Yeah, Isaiah 5'10", 160. Yeah. We ain't seen this yet.
That's what I'm saying. I think he the one. I think he the one that might be him and Baby T.O. I think they're the ones that's he high on right there. I think them boys.
What other position do Isaiah play? Because he a cornerback.
And defensive back.
Man, he played running back in the spring game.
Oh, that's the one that scored that touchdown?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And he done had 2 nice hits on special teams too. So that's one thing in the NFL. If you show up on special teams, sometimes you get you a spot. He done show up on special teams, and he hit some people hard. So
yeah, that was him who hit that one dude. He smashed that joke.
Yeah. I think he might make an appearance here soon.
Yeah, he showed, man. He smashed that one guy. I saw that one. He tore him up. Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
That's what good. Baby T.O. is good at special teams too. But like my man was saying, he said he don't know. He made a good point. We don't know how. What's his status? What's his injury status? Is he fully well, or is he like 70% or 50%? We don't know.
Now I seen him giving DJ McKinney hell at practice one time.
Yeah.
They were about to fight.
He coming. Yeah. They really supporting him. So the team got his back, and I think we may see him because I remember Prime saying, and I don't know exactly his words, but it's like he was trying to put some of his puppies out there to give everybody a look at what we got coming for next year too. We want to show you what we got new on the market too. We got some new cars, some new dogs out here.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy. I remember looking at Omarion Miller. He's 6'2". They got him listed as 195. I remember he got big legs. All right, he kind of got like tight end legs, right?
Yeah.
So, but when I look at Russell is 6'4", 2 inches taller than Miller.
Yeah,
and he 15 pounds heavier. He 210. Miller 195.
And cut up.
Yeah.
But you know something I want to say about Baby T.O., man? He said something that caught my mind. I don't know if y'all saw that video. He said, I'm going back south. I don't know if he was upset or what. He said, I'm going back south. And I'm like, what? He said this. If you cut, I can't remember which video I seen it recently, and he said, "I'm going back south," right in front of the camera, and right in front of the well-off media camera.
When he said it,
And this was recent.
wait,
He said, "I'm going back south."
was he saying?
No, so
I mean, before the spring break. I mean, the bye week. Maybe we're going home for the bye week.
Maybe that was before.
no,
Yeah, that might have been. Maybe
he was alluding to the fact he was making a comment. He's alluding to the fact that I'm getting there. So he's going back to his roots, far as how he play his game.
Okay, maybe that because it threw me off.
Yeah, no, he ain't leaving Colorado, man. He having too much fun in Colorado. You can tell. I'm telling you,
He working with
he's
Troy.
comfortable.
He get the
He's
work
comfortable.
with Owens. He ain't nowhere else he can go to get to work with Troy Owens 1-on-1.
Yeah,
Right. Ain't no way. Ain't nowhere else. And like
and
I
that
said,
boy is a monster,
I got
man.
a question for y'all though. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that Tyler Brown should exercise his last year? I mean, get another year. Come in for another year.
Yeah, because
I do.
he's 16. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah,
I think he should. He a good piece on the team. I think
he's not ready for the league.
Yeah, I think another year do him good.
Yeah.
If he don't go to the league, just another year being around because he might stay on the staff and become a coach, an offensive line coach or D line coach, whatever they need.
Hey, speaking of Tyler Brown, they was just working him out on defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let him. I mean, if he wants to, and of course, I think he's straight. He ain't got no worries. His family fits. It seems like his family's not hurting for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you remember he was one of the fastest offensive linemen, and he raced one of the fastest D linemen. So if he get moved to defense, most times D linemen are faster than offensive linemen. So that might, because they say he's an undersized offensive lineman.
Yeah.
So if you're moving to D line, he understands what offenses are trying to do. He know how to disrupt plays, and he's a faster guy with nice size for a D lineman. You know.
Yeah, and you know something else?
And he lifting the gym out. He ain't lifting the gym. You feel me?
And you know something else? Yeah, he right. He's super strong, but you also guess who else that they did? They transition was Amari McNeil was on offense, and they switched him over to defense. And look at him now.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it was Amari McNeil.
Hold on, what name was Amari McNeil?
Let me see, because he's doing well on. Let me see what number was Amari McNeil. But yeah, they transitioned him.
Amari McNeil.
Let's see what number he is.
90. Let me see.
McNeil
is Amari McNeil is number
88.
88.
88.
Yeah.
So that's the dude. Oh, he a junior. I thought he was a senior this year.
No, but he was on offense, man. At first, they switched him over.
He was a tight end. That's why he got number 88.
That's what I said. They transitioned him over to
I
defense.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nayo, what's going on? My girl checking in.
That's evaluation time too. Prime getting ahead of this quarter window too.
Yes, sir. Prime, boy. Yeah. Look here. I got a list of guys that I feel like I'm looking at these top dudes that was nice when they go into these other schools. Now, Prime might see something and say, okay, well, the reason why he ain't bought at these other schools because of this right here. But I also think these other schools ain't teaching these kids and pulling the best out of them. Like, ain't no way in heck that big dude at South Carolina, you 230, 6'5", running a 4.3. Oh, they can line you up at defensive end and let you rush on third and long. They can let you rush that pass on third and long. You played defensive end in high school, so it ain't like you ain't used to fighting with offensive linemen. Let him go out there and eat, man.
You know, they be tripping on. At first, they was tripping on talking about Prime them. But I know his first year they were saying he don't develop players, man. But them players, look at his son, for instance. He wasn't no 5-star when he came out. You know what I'm saying? You can just take him for starters. Man, he's developing these kids, man, especially with these new coaches, you know. Them guys, Sap and that other coach, man, them guys all over them guys, man, and they learning.
And his biggest development was Cameron Simon Craig.
Yeah.
I mean, what star was he? His only offer was Florida Atlantic, I think, and they took his offer away. And now we saying this man might get drafted.
Yeah, man, he coming in like a bullet and smacking jokers.
Well, don't forget about his son. I mean, he raised his court. His son. He taught his son how to be a quarterback.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. His son didn't come out as a five-star.
Right. It would be. It wasn't. I mean, of course, he took Tom Brady and some other people in his way, but he made it happen.
Yeah. And just like I was just saying, they transitioned Amari McNeil over to, you know, defense, and he was a tight end. You know what I'm saying? They had to teach him. You just can't just get out there and do it, you know.
What do you think about Clear Benson exercising his right to come back?
Hold on, we got a super chat real quick. Chairman chimed in. He was like, "That's a fact, Warren. Warren, I guess you were talking about Coach Prime trying to clean house." He said, Warren is right. Prime is trying to clean house again with players that aren't doing much.
You already cleaned 3. Clear Yakari, Chainsaw, and Tyler Johnson.
Yeah,
they ain't even in school no more.
Yeah, he said that's why he testing them doing practice. So the scrimmage and all that kind of stuff the other day, the guys they run it like an NFL team. At the NFL, you can get cut all throughout the year. So they finna keeping the diamonds. Only the diamonds gonna stay. Everybody else gonna get up out of here. And he finna turn CU into Alabama. I'm telling y'all what Nick Saban had. He's finna turn CU into that.
And they see it. And everybody in the whole, all these other conferences see it. They just don't want to acknowledge it right now because he's doing it in a different way.
Yeah, and y'all know what Duke got going on. I shared this, and some people didn't know why you talking about Duke. Duke got this thing called the Brotherhood. Mm-hmm. So all them players that come through there, they stick together. They teach these young boys how to be professionals, how to survive after basketball, all that kind of stuff. Kind of like the same thing Miami was doing for a while. You know, Miami was doing that big time, but the University of Miami wasn't taking care of them old players like they supposed to. That's why Michael Irvin couldn't get no job with them. You know, Ed Reed, he had a job with them, but he ain't had no real like on the field job. You know, he just had him up in the booth and looking for scouts. Like Ray Lewis was talking about coming back to coaching. Why he went at Miami? You know, why he talking about going to South Carolina State and all this other stuff. Miami, why they ain't opening the gates for these boys? So what Coach Prime is finna do, all that brotherhood stuff, he finna find a way for these dudes to come back and help out and level up. He finna create a system that's so like with so many levels to it.
Yeah.
Gonna help you be great if you take it serious.
You know, I like that gas. That's that gas. You know, that's that gas, Tiger. You know, I love gas, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to get Ed Reed at one point. Remember that? So I hope, but Ed Reed was tied to that school that wasn't really doing nothing for the program. You know.
Yeah. But what's going on? The reason why Ed Reed went to that school and he didn't, because Prime tried to get him at Jackson. The reason why he didn't go to Jackson because his son is still in high school, so he still wanted to be able to go back and see his son. That was close. That was like maybe like a plane flight away, maybe like an hour. You know. So he wanted to be able to go back and see his son a lot. But now his son is going to graduate out of high school, I think, next year. So after that, I think Prime might be able to get Reed because now he can move around like he wants to. That's why Ponder went there because Ponder was going to be Ed Reed's quarterback.
Yeah.
So I think they setting it up so Ed Reed could be there with him. And think about what kind of safeties Ed Reed will be able to bring in to see you.
I know, right? Hey, speaking of Prime getting rid of people, of course, when he first got there, you know, the AD let him know, hey, man, you can get rid of whoever you want. So I'm sure he told them guys, hey, man, You know, it don't look good for you here. You know, you might as well just walk. Now, the guys that he brought in, I'm sure he telling them, hey, man, it's looking kind of slim now. You know, got a lot of guys in front of you. Now, you can stay or you can go, but it don't look good for you to get time. And them guys getting up out of there. That's why they used to get up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he don't just take their scholarship and be like, hey, you out of here. I don't think he's doing it like that. I think he's giving them parameters and letting them know, hey, this is what's on the table. You behind
Well,
that guy.
Yeah, there's criteria out football other than football for Prime too, and so he wants those guys to be focused on other things as well. And he again, I know that we're used to the wins and losses, but he's creating a different type of environment where the black men can get something, be more well-rounded other than just sports and not just think that you coming in. So there may be some
Academic issues.
student, academic issues, that sort of thing as well. That's not panning out, and it's gonna end up being that they're gonna end up losing their scholarship. That's part of one of the requirements. You have to keep a certain grade level in order to keep this money that we giving you and all of that, and you continue wanting it. You have to perform. I think that there's other things that go along with that other than just being on the football team.
Yeah.
And they may not be meeting those criteria.
Oh, that's for sure. You know, but not all of them like that. But yeah, you're right.
No,
I mean,
right. Not all of them. Just saying.
Like conversations like this, they're gonna keep getting out. They're gonna keep getting out. And now some dudes that don't care, they'll go anyway because they ain't doing their research. But the ones that halfway care, they're gonna do their research. They're gonna say, okay, they saying you can't do this. I don't know. I know me. I don't know if I can do that. I might slip up and embarrass my family. I'd rather just go somewhere else. I go to Tennessee. I go to Florida.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw this before I go to Colorado.
Hey, Tiger, but also that you know, Prime is actually looking at who's coming in more closely than what he was doing. You know, remember when he brought those 50-something players in there, he was just bringing players in there. Now he's looking at them just like he look at the coaches. Remember how he did these coaches, this group of coaches. He was like, look, you know, he said if he could take some back, he would take back, you know, letting certain people around his kids. So now he looks at everybody, the coaches and the players that he bringing in with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that he bringing in coaches and players that's going to actually, you know, fall in line with what they got going.
JBM had a comment too, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He's done some talk. You think commodity transferring is that the reason we're not getting 5 stars this cycle? I don't think that's the case right there. Because with him, it got messy. A lot of people heard a lot of stuff that he had going on, and we got a lot of guys that's bubbling. You got to remember, a lot of these 5 stars getting paid big money off rip. They getting promised a lot. So Prime, he like with guys that's wanting all this money. He kind of like, you know what? We got a lot of guys out here. We're gonna pick who we think is the best, but that's reasonable coming in. These guys is 5 stars. They get so many offers, man. It's gonna be hard for him to land all these 5 stars until he show everybody that he can win.
And let me add to that too, JBM. Look at
Look at Kamani. He wasn't a 5-star.
So let's look at Colton Hood. Colton Hood ain't no 5-star, but he had the right mindset for the CU. He fits in with what Prime is doing, and he flourishing. Not every 5-star had that same attitude, so we don't need a 5-star. We just need the best players for the team.
Exactly. Prime said that too. He said, "Look, I ain't looking at them stars because remember when guys, you know, even." You know, think about going to Colorado. Guess what happened to them? They stock dropped. Look at On3. They just fired the old boy, man. You know, because he had that interview with Coach Prime. They fired what's the guy that
Duke. Duke was on Uncle Neely and Big Chico's show.
Now
and man, He was kick.
Hold
He was spitting fire, bro.
hold on. He was on the show with Uncle Nelly and
Yeah, man.
Philip
That
Dukes.
was yeah,
Philip
yeah.
Dukes.
what happens, bro? I hope Coach Prime bring him in and pair him
See,
with Derek
see,
and
you
let him.
already own it. You already own it.
I mean,
It's already in some works, man. They working, bro.
he had the best segments on 3. He had the
He
best
did.
one.
He did.
Oh well, you gotta go listen to that show when you get a chance, then. Because you be all what you thinking or all what you want to say. Yeah, it's out there. You be spot on. I wouldn't bet. I would bet that you'd be spot on with whatever you come out your mouth about what he should be doing.
They was mad at Philip Dukes because Philip Dukes was the only one that Prime would let into, let him come over. All the other on 3 people, he wasn't even messing with them because they was hating on Colorado.
Exactly.
Dropping the kids stock and everything. They crazy.
Yeah. So Prime created a different network, and I like how what Prime doing. He dealing with folks that's not biased. If you're a person of another ethnicity, he's not gonna really like treat you bad unless you show he should treat you bad. Unless he see you treating the other people bad, that's when he treats you bad. If you a fair person, Prime rocking with you. Once he see you doing other people dirty, he said, "Okay, I see who you are," and he give you the same dose that you give everybody else. And
Right.
that's what they ain't lacking right now. But hey, Warren, tell me this real quick. I don't know if you've seen Travis stole a little smart car.
Yeah, I heard the rumor too, Tiger.
In their car, in your garage, I know you like cars.
Man, that's his house, man. That's his home, Travis. That's Travis' home, man. I don't know what people don't understand about this. Travis already, it's clickbait. That's all it is. It's
Hey,
clickbait.
I'm asking you though. I know you collect cars. Could this be in your garage one day?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, if I
No,
got that kind of play money, yeah.
if you get one of these cars, yeah, you get with Barry, start Barry right. You go ahead and grab you one of these. Look,
Yeah, I grab me one just for display, man.
you read that thing with CU bus on there. We know. Yes, sir. They were like, there you go. There
Hey,
you go.
that remind me of Quiet Leonard.
That's the car he stole, huh? That's the car he
Leonard.
stole.
That's like Quiet Leonard. Quiet Leonard still riding around in a beat up Blazer back from back in the day.
Well, you know, Chad Johnson had a car like this, but on the tires, he got Ocho on the tires.
Well, Ocho's feelings is hurt right now. He still he lost his little lady friend, so I don't know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
he gonna have the Michael Jordan faces on them tires now.
Speaking of Ocho, he wanted to come over to Colorado at one point, and Prime said,
he may end up being there now. He may end up being there just to get his mind right.
Prime wouldn't let him come over. He was like, "Man, you ain't serious enough. Tell me what you can do for the team." He told him to go recruit some players.
Yeah, I know, right? I seen that show with him when he was on it with Shannon. They were talking about that. And every time Prime come on there, he act like he want to come too. I'm ready, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, hey y'all, I had fun tonight, man. I'm finna wrap this thing up.
Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate you guys, man. It
Yes,
was
one love, Tiger. Appreciate the allowing me on your panel, man. It's a blessing, man. I don't take it for granted, bro. Don't ever think I take it for granted, man. And everybody in the chat, salute, one love. Please like and subscribe and share this content, man. Let's get the algorithms up. You know what it is. Let's do it. Let's go.
You hit it, fam. Exactly. Same here. Hit the like button.
I heard you earlier. Like Warren go. I heard you earlier, Warren, on Dino's show. Heard you on there cooking earlier, man. And Barry, keep giving us some tips, man. At least give us 3 games a week. Three show enough bets from Barry a week. You know, we can
I'm wondering about this Florida game, man. I don't know if they're gonna blow them by at least beat them by 3 touchdowns. It's hard to say right now.
Florida.
I've been picking Florida playing. What was it, Texas? Texas, I think it is. I don't know if they're gonna beat them, but they gave Florida 21.5 points.
But Florida, both of their quarterbacks out for the season.
Is both of them out?
DJ last week. Well, I don't know what his injury is, but he done.
Dude, they was giving Georgia a run for their first half.
Yeah, but he was in the game. They were up. He was in the game. He threw a touchdown and he got hurt.
That's why they gave him that.
Yeah.
Point. I ain't even check it out though. But no, I ain't picked nobody yet. I cherry pick. I don't bet every week. Like if I be like I said, I done bet 5 times. I won 4 times out of 5, and I'm up like 19,000. But man, I cherry pick because you ain't gonna beat the bookkeeper all the time. I see the games that I see, but I ain't seen nothing yet that look good in gravy. I'm gonna definitely let you know if I do see something that look good in gravy, or whenever I do. But yeah, T.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I say I'm taking that CU for them 3 points. And
yeah, that's a good bet. That's a good bet.
And I think I'm gonna take that Miami against Georgia Tech. I think they're gonna beat Georgia. Georgia Tech been getting smacked around. I think Miami gonna
beat Georgia Tech. Yeah, they're gonna beat Georgia Tech in Colorado. It's gonna be a tough game. It might be a tough game. It might not even be a tough game. They might run through them like they did UCF.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we got everything going for us good right now. We got a running game with Augustus. He doing well. They bring Hayden off the bench, here and there. Mm-hmm. And if Mika Welsh, he well enough, he gonna get a few touches. So, and then you got the passing game looking good. Terrell is supposed to be coming back too, I think. I know I saw him in practice. He had his shoe off.
So you think he's gonna be back? They might set him for
I think that foot a little tender still a little bit, but he took his shoe off in practice. I saw him standing on the sideline.
Now, Oregon play against. Oh, was that already? Hold on. Did Oregon play against Michigan already this week, or that's coming up?
Let me see who Oregon got left yet.
November the 2nd. They just played.
Oregon got they ain't got. Let me see. Oregon ain't got no tough games left. That's all I know. They ain't got no tough games left. Let's see here. Yeah, let me see. They play they play Michigan. I don't see Michigan doing nothing against them. Then they play Maryland, they play Wisconsin, and they play Washington. None of them teams can beat them. I mean, Michigan might be maybe the toughest one that they're gonna play.
Well, so what week you on? You on week 10 or week 11?
We on week 11 coming up.
Week 11 coming up.
Yeah, we just finished 10. But yeah, Michigan is 3-3. Like I say, them teams ain't standing on nothing. That's playing against Oregon. Oregon on a whole other level. I gotta get to them. They doing their thing this year.
Yeah, that is true.
Even though I don't rock with them because dude is a hater. Landon is a hater on Prime. He was
I don't like him.
I don't like him either. The way he be going in on Prime. I mean, he tried to get him early too. I mean, the way he stomped us, and then he talking all that old crazy talk. We don't play for clicks, but why is you on TV?
Yeah, exactly. Why you on TV if you don't play for clicks? You gotta play for clicks if you're on TV. You have to.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then he was stealing our players on some hating stuff. he was stealing our recruits.
Yeah, he was. He was
picking us like a mug, boy.
Now, there's one thing that I want to make sure our staff doing this right. And I'm gonna say this when we don't jump off this thing. But I ain't talking to nobody. I've seen a coach talking about it, and he was like, they signals, that's why they started putting the bottom of cars and stuff up. And you remember what's my man, the coach from Michigan just got caught up with that, stealing the signals and all that stuff. Harbaugh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They said they changed their signals like every 3 to 4 games.
Really?
Oh, they said, I don't look down on them for stealing. And Coach Prime said something about that. But she said they steal signals in baseball, straight up. Like they ain't even know if you put it out there, we're gonna steal it. So I wonder are they changing their signals because if you don't change your signals, these boys stealing signals.
Well, they say Sean Lewis was giving away our signals. They say he was giving the whole playbook to the team.
What?
Well, not true it was, but yeah, they say Sean Lewis, not the coach from San Diego State.
Yeah.
They say he was giving away the playbook, man. Left and right, man. He was the mold, but it didn't, Prime didn't, he didn't really come out and say it like that. But that's what he was meaning when he made that statement. He said if he would have did anything different, he was interviewing with somebody. He said if he would have did anything different, he would have made sure he brought the right people around his kids, or he said it in a different or more nicer way. He said, I want to make sure that I bring the right kids around. I mean, the right coaches around our kids.
Yeah.
That's what he said he would have did different. So I know he was referring to Sean Lewis when he said that.
Yeah. And I remember Sean Lewis, I'm telling you, like doing them little meetings and stuff, like, especially when they were doing like signing day and like they were playing the music and everybody's in the hype. Sean Lewis did not like that. He was like, what's going on here? We supposed to be in a quiet room. Everybody supposed to be focused. Just supposed to be like a library in here. We in here like a party. He didn't like that. Sean
Lewis was trying to find a way where he could take the coaching spot, the head coach spot. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, because that's what I think that's what he was about to get. I think they were about to bring him in there from Kent State.
Mm-hmm.
But because he put all the yards up on Georgia that time.
Yeah.
And so they that's why he got the offensive coordinator job, because when they got Prime to sign, they said, well, look, we already kind of promised this dude, give him a shot at offensive coordinator. I think that's what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
He in second place over in that little conference they in or whatever. That little garbage conference they in.
Yeah.
I think they in second place. No, let me see. San Diego State, I don't know what conference they in. I mean, what place?
They're in the Mountain West over there.
Yeah, I thought I saw him in second place if I looked right. Let me see. Yeah, Colorado State, they 4-0 in conference. Yeah, they in second place, but that conference is kind of weak, but he doing all right. He got some players. Then he take some players over there with him from Colorado.
Hold on. Which one you talking about? You talking about Norvell at Colorado State, or you talking about Sean Lewis?
No, my bad. San Diego State, they 2-1.
Yeah, and then somebody pointed that out. LG pointed that out. He said the two teams that we played, like starting out, not Nebraska, but Colorado State. I think they number 2 or number 1 in their conference.
Yeah, they tied. They tied for first place with Boise State. They 4-0, but see, Boise State sits over them because they record better. Boise State is 7-1, and Colorado State is 6-3.
Yeah. So this is the thing. They actually playing good ball, and that North Dakota State, the only game they lost was to Colorado. They playing good ball. So we started out, everybody like we weren't dominant like that, but we were playing against some teams that actually were pretty good.
Right. Yeah. But they didn't have them ranked, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I mean. Them teams was pretty good, like you say, though.
Yeah.
They wasn't no pushovers. Like teams like Army playing them old cream puff team.
Yeah. And that's a hard thing with Army to even kind of pick that. That's hard. That's because them boys ain't really playing nobody for real. But I think you can put them in there for Veterans Day and all that kind of stuff. I think they're gonna put them boys in there for that.
Yeah, and Notre Dame need to be in the conference, man. That's crazy.
But they got a hard schedule though.
They need to be in the conference though. Why they ain't getting in the conference?
They schedule hard though, man. They got a hard schedule.
I'd like for them to get in the conference. Jump in the SEC or jump in the Big 12. Come on with it.
Hey, them boys today, they got to move around. They like to move around. MC. Yeah. They play coming up soon, huh? I'm looking at that.
Who?
Notre Dame Army. It's coming up.
Man, they gonna spank the Army like they did. They spanked the Navy. They spanked the Navy, man. They beat the Navy tail.
But see, this how man. Look how they schedule look. They got USC at the end. That's a big game.
That USC ain't no big game. USC be getting spanked.
I mean, for us, but traditionally, USC is a big name, right? They got Florida State. Look, they got Florida State on their schedule. They play Florida State next week, dog. They play Florida State. We know it's a cakewalk game, but on the books, it looked good.
Right. Florida State trying to play a little bit, but they playing terrible this year too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
they played Texas A&M.
No. Who?
Notre Dame? At the beginning of the season, they played against Notre Dame, played Texas A&M.
Yeah. They beat Texas A&M. Now that's huge. That's the only loss that Texas A&M got, I think.
Yeah, and they beat.
That's huge. That was a big win right there.
When Louisville was 15, they beat Louisville.
Yeah.
So they got a little.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no Army ain't finna come in there and beat no Notre Dame.
Yeah, and they just beat Navy 51-14.
Yeah, they blew them out. And Navy was looking real good at the time.
Sure was. They were right now 24. So look, when you go back and look at their schedule, they're gonna be like, well, we beat 1, 2.
Oh, Notre Dame getting in the playoffs if they don't. I see them getting in. They ain't got no more tough games this year. To me, I don't think they're gonna lose to any of those teams they got on there.
Yeah, they'll beat 4 ranked teams. When they beat my Army, that's gonna be 4 ranked teams. And then you got USC and Florida State on your schedule. Even though they trash this year,
and see, look, the Army they play. Man, look at the Army play: Lehigh, Florida Atlantic, Rice, Temple, Tulsa, UAB, East Carolina, Air Force. Come on, man, they ain't play nobody. Wait till they play Notre Dame. They gonna get spanked.
That's why their defensive staff were looking so good. That's why they looking so good now, because they ain't playing nobody with a real quarterback. Nobody on here don't got no real quarterback.
Yeah. They're gonna get spanked by Notre Dame, just like Navy. Navy didn't play much. I think they did play maybe one team that was decent. I don't even let me see because but I know Army ain't played nobody. They're gonna get spanked. And Navy, who they play? Well, they played Memphis. And they beat Memphis, but Memphis ain't on nothing this year. Bucknell and Temple. You know, UAB, Air Force. And they ain't been Charlotte. Come on, they ain't played nobody either. That's why they got spanked by Notre Dame, 51-14.
Yeah. It just make it look good for the show when they put them on TV. This team right this team right that, and you know the military school they get hyped thinking they're gonna win. So it's just good for the show, man.
It's politics, like you said, at the end of the day, and my man was right. You know, they probably gonna bring Army in there to they might make it in, even if they lose to Notre Dame. They might make it in there just because they're gonna have all them military people watching the game.
Yeah. That was gonna happen. But look, hey, let me jump off, man. I just got a crazy 10 minutes, man.
All right. Hey, man, I had a great time on your show, man. Appreciate you having me here, Tiger, and all the audience. You know, thank you all. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Appreciate you for rocking with us.
I'm gonna keep you posted on the on the bets and let you know what's going down when I see something that I'm gonna go after.
All right,
we're gonna go for that Colorado. I'm gonna put something up on that.
Okay. Well, we going Colorado. Hey, here on that, we all in.
Going all the way out with Colorado, right?
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Yeah, all right.
You 2 o'clock, you big tigers going and tell a friend and tell a friend. You tell a friend. You're gonna keep the main thing. Prime time is right on time. Colorado about to shine. We're getting comfortable, real comfortable. It's colder and bolder because we ice now. In our Lville where we make big bag deals, turning 5 stars to superstars. Travis Hunter, yo YouTube, let's start it off right. Let's light the tiger up, hit the like button. Big Tiger is coming to the stage, get the lights up. We repping the 229, DJ promo on the 1s and 2s. LG, dropping the hot news. Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. We about to get the show started. Promo said we going 12-0. LG, got the ingredients for the show. Chef Jerome is in the kitchen cooking. Sexy ladies, how you doing? Good looking. Big Tiger on the prowl. We will be here for a while. Georgia Power keeps us rocking the Big 12 conference, keeping it pumping. College football, Colorado not stopping. We rep repping the South, but the kings of the North. New York is definitely in the house. We big in Texas, out in Arizona. They know us in D.C., Atlanta, ATL. Tell Coach Dale to give them hell. Ferrari Brown about to turn the Syracuse around. Put your wrist in the air. We doing a Shador over here. Fourth quarter, big legendary game. Winning drivers this year will be big legendary. We tried to take the high road, but we don't know the address. Big Tiger friends are going in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. YouTube, lock in. Big Tiger is going in. We talking football for the people in the back that don't know how to act. Subscribe and hit the like button. Keep the comments coming. We appreciate the crowd participation. VIPs, hit the super chat. We like that. Big Tiger is now live. Hit the like button to like the Tiger up. Do you believe now? Fuck. Talking football for the people in the back that don't know how to act. Subscribe and hit the like button. Keep the comments coming. We appreciate the crowd participation. VIPs, hit the super chat. We like that. Big Tiger is now live. Hit the like button to light the Tiger up. Do you believe now? Fuck. Big Tiger on the crowd. We will be here for a while. Georgia Power keeps us rocking the Big 12 conference. Keeping it moving. College football, Colorado not stopping. We repping ingredients for a shovel. Chef Jerome is in the kitchen cooking. Sexy ladies, how you doing? Good looking. Big Tiger on the prowl. We will be here for a while. Georgia Power keeps us rocking the Big 12 conference. Keeping it pumping.